Why, man? Wyman, welcome back. Wyman, 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 Wyman.
Sometimes I cannot, just can't understand where my head is at.
Come on, Wyman. Sometimes I feel I can't shake the habit. I can't break out when I know in the end it's a chill. Cause the road will go on with me or without. They don't compromise. Living life, living life. Why, man? Why, man? Why, man? Oh! That's it. Hang on.
No objective.
Okay, who dragged Wyman into my VC? Who did it? Who dragged him in there?
You could check audit
It wasn't
logs,
me.
you know?
Shut up. It was not me.
You could check audit logs.
Yeah, hold on.
Wyman doing
I don't know about that. I don't know why it says Lobo moved one user to Neo Stream Room at 6:30 p.m.
Shit. I forgot about
Man, that sure is weird, isn't it?
See, because here's the thing, right? Here's the problem. I thought Wyman joined the VC. So I had shot off my intro, uncocked, dude.
Is this entire thing happening live or?
Yes. Hi, chat. Say hi, chat.
Hello,
Hi,
chat.
Hey, Vaughn.
Chat, I'm being set up. Wasn't me. It was not me, chat.
It was me.
I can testify. This is racial profiling.
Fucking says the racist.
Hey, hang on.
You say racist and no racism.
No racism,
Exactly,
guys.
bro.
No racism, guys. Okay, well, I'm a bit fucked, aren't I? I'll go back with Muteman.
Muteman.
Hey, Muteman. 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 Let me open up my Twitch. There I am. Okay. Okay. Let me go to my mod chat. There you go. My mod chat. Yes. Okay. So, you know, I don't have a use for a muteman. I need a Wyman. Oh, wait. time to... Why? Alright. Check this shit out, chat.
I'm loading the dishes. Give me a.
Goodbye,
Okay,
Ice.
you'll see it. Who saw that?
Hello?
Who saw it on stream?
I don't have.
Meme?
I don't
Okay.
think
I don't
any
have
of
the
us have our
stream
stream
open.
open.
I'm exploring.
Okay. You'll see it in the VOD. It's so funny. I called Wyman on my phone, and he says, "I'm loading the dishes." And that's just killing me. It's
Okay, I'm
fucking
gonna go
killing
find
me,
clip
dude.
that. I'm gonna go clip that.
Okay. I think it's too late now. But,
It's
oh my
never
God.
too late.
Game,
It's
this
never
game is
too
a
late.
game where you get women.
That's
Uh,
awesome.
Something I've never been able to do.
A game where you get women? What are you playing?
It's playing a Roblox game, which is crazy.
Oh no. You just unlocked a woman. That is a woman pet.
Exactly. I can.
Oh, you can. Oh. Oh.
Interesting.
Oh my gosh.
Why are they so small?
Yeah,
Yes.
Carter.
That's
His
average.
character is tall as
what do you-
fuck,
what do you
actually,
mean?
though.
That's
He
the
made his-
average
He made his
female
character really
stature.
tall.
Yeah, what do you mean by that?
It's the average female stature.
We're all shorter than
You
him.
know, I hope you remember I know where you live.
Hi,
Why, man? Stream room.
Why, man?
Yeah.
Why, man?
Bongo.
Why, man? Guess what we're doing, buddy?
Yo, let's
Guess what
play
we're doing?
Marvel.
No.
Yo.
Alright. Wyman, today is a very important day. Today is the day, my friends, ladies and gentlemen, where we are going to play another long video game. And that's right. It is P4AU. So,
Yeah.
here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. Here's the scenario, right? This game, believe it or not, is actually a sequel.
Persona 4 Arena Ultimax!
This game is actually a sequel to Persona 4 Arena. We're gonna have to play Persona 4 Arena story mode first.
Oh,
Are you ready?
sure.
Are you ready? Oh, look at that. It's our boy. Oh, look at that. It's our boy. Oh, Chie. Do you see where the game is going with this?
Yeah.
Let
I
me turn
can't.
on. Let me turn on music. Yeah.
There we go.
Movie volume should be about like that much, and so should BGM, and then voices can be like a little bit louder. So let's just make this default and make that like.
Anyways, Neo, I hope you're good at this video game.
Oh man. That'd be crazy if, like, only during story mode I was just, like, throwing Omega Throne. Just, like, this whole time I actually really bad. I just get my conjoined twin to play the game.
It's called the online difference.
The online, yeah, that's true. Actually, that's kind of, you're kind of spitting to. Alright,
Yeah.
so, story, episode P4A. As you can see, each of these characters have appeared to us in a nice little, wholesome little animation. So,
Whoa,
my friend,
it
who else to begin with than our Godington?
Godington? Yeah.
Yui Narukui. I fucking love this guy. Blue. Oh, by the way, another thing. You see, in this game, there's this cool feature, right? That Narukami is actually a character. His name is Yu Narukami.
Yu Narukami? But I thought his name was Neo Right.
Exactly. No. His name was Right Neo.
Right Neo.
Yeah, there you go.
Like, wrong Neo.
Yeah. Anyway, so this is not Right Neo. This is Yu Narukami, the canon protagonist of Persona 4. God, I love this game.
Do you?
I do. The game is a bit quietington. Trying to, you know, fix myself. That problem.
I see.
Alright, here we go. The floor, the ceiling, the furniture. Everything is blue. Why are you blue?
Why are you blue?
It's quite unlike what I normally see throughout my day. And yet, my heart is mysteriously calm. I recognize a slight rumbling as an engine and realize I'm in a car. Or rather, someplace else I recognize.
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
Oh, hey, Igor!
Well,
the music is supposed to be quiet. Don't call it the Smellvit room.
The Smellvit room.
Don't call it the Smellvit room. The old man with a bizarre face sitting before me makes an expression that appears to be a smile. Sitting quietly next to the old man is a woman as beautiful and delicate as an ice sculpture.
Ah, it seems we have a guest with an intriguing destiny. My name is Igor.
Hi, Igor.
I am delighted to make your acquaintance.
Hi there.
Oh boy, the Velvet Room. Igor, even though I'm barely conscious, I remember that this is not the first time I've heard those names.
Art.
See, this is a dream. This happened in the past. I've been in this room before. My memory's correct. What he says next is...
This place exists between
dream and reality, mind and matter. I love Igor's little speech.
It is a room that
Igor,
only
more like
those
awesome
who are bound
Igor.
by a
Got it.
contract may enter. It may be that such a fate awaits you in the near future.
The words I expect to hear fall from the old man's mouth. I'm surprised that I still remember them. Another me, the one not in the dream, can't help but smile at that.
Now then, why don't you introduce yourself?
I remember this too. When I said my name here, it forged a contract with them. And so I answer. Yu Narukami. Let's go, baby!
Let's go!
When I open my eyes and when you close your eyes, ayo, ayo.
Does it almost feel like
nothing's there
changed
at all? The light is so blinding that I have to squint. Oh, me too. For a moment.
The light is so what?
Blinding?
I thought you said blimey.
Blimey! For a moment, I can't figure out where I am. And I look around.
Right. I was on my way back.
And he does talk! We're just his head.
Yeah. We're in
I
his
muttered
head.
myself and look out the window. The sky is somewhat cloudy, unfortunately, but the scenery is as peaceful as always. It seems that I fell asleep on the train headed to the countryside, where I spent the last year, in Inaba. If I recall correctly, when I first came to that town, it was an afternoon just like this. I dozed off the same way back then and was summoned to the Velvet Room. That was when Igor said that misfortunes would befall me, and just as he foretold, I was dragged into an outrageous murder mystery. That was no ordinary case. The Midnight Channel, shadows, and personas, the powers of the heart. I saw things that could scarcely be believed. But I made memories there that could never be replaced as well. We gained the powers of the personas, and we suffered together. I stood with my friends on the investigation team against these misfortunes and fought alongside them. There's no way I could overcome such ordeals without their help.
Wonder what everyone's been up to.
I think the oh, okay, that's how you get rid of that. I think the message speeds should be a little bit quicker, if you ask me. It's been about 2 months since I last saw them all, as they said goodbye to me at the train station. I decided to stay at the Dojima residence during Golden Week, so I could spend the holiday with my friends.
Golden Week.
Of course, my uncle was happy to hear this, and his only daughter, Nanako, should be glad to see me too.
Damn it!
No,
I still haven't picked up Yosuke's gift.
Yosuke's gift? Well, it is something quite particular, I guess. Actually, I'd received a call from Teddy, one of my investigation team friends, this morning. The details of the conversation were a bit, troublesome.
Hello? Is this Sensei?
Oh, phone Teddy, phone Teddy, phone Teddy.
Teddy.
What's up?
I'm really sorry to bring this up, but I forgot to tell you something very important.
Oh,
he's
back. We're back to this.
I have a special request for the souvenirs I'm sure you'll be bringing your bear's friend.
Oh, dude. Welcome back to Persona 4.
Yeah, land of bad jokes, of bad puns, and even...
It's like we're playing Persona 4 all over again.
Like we're playing Persona 4 again.
But like, there's more Persona 4 now. It's crazy. It's like we played the games in the intended order. That's fucking nuts.
That would never happen.
Teddy, I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to tell people what you want them to bring you as souvenirs. I already have souvenirs for everyone, but... oh well. Sure enough, Teddy was only asking for some snacks that aren't sold in Inaba, so it wasn't much trouble. There is one problem.
Oh, and one more thing. Can I ask you to pick up something for Yosuke, too?
I was planning on bringing something for everyone anyway, but go ahead.
Cool!
Is everything so like...
Yosuke's been down in the dumps after his mommy burned his favorite nurse. She
after
was
his what?
Called scorching hot. Just kidding.
His
after
mom.
His who?
A nurse?
Mommy?
A nurse?
Come on, Sensei. You know what I'm talking about.
Ooh, Yosuke's.
His nurse magazine with the chest examinations and the bear behind.
Whoa.
I see. And you expect me to buy him a replacement?
Of course, silly. People coming to visit are supposed to bring presents.
All right.
Can you buy porn for Yosuke, please?
Oh, I was planning to head back tomorrow, but since we're meeting
I
up
was
early,
planning on
I
getting
decided
them
to go back today. Can you pass that on to everyone?
Aha! Then the sexy nurses will be arriving even sooner.
Oh my god, Teddy. I forgot that Teddy really was.
Yosuke will be so happy.
Who told you about our homosexual relationship?
Okay then, we'll be waiting for you.
I'm a little worried now. I hope he isn't telling everybody something that would give them the wrong idea. Well, I should just call again once I get there. But in the end...
Nurses, huh?
But in the end...
It doesn't even matter.
I wasn't able to pick one up for him. How can I put it? I feel bad for Yosuke that if I gave him the magazine, every time he opened it, his friend's face kept popping up in his head.
Yeah, that would suck. I would not want to live in that reality.
And I have to think Yosuke has this. He doesn't need me. He doesn't need me buying him this stuff. And again, this is Yosuke we're talking about.
Homophobic.
I'm sure he'll
gay.
understand and explain my reasoning, probably.
Now pulling into Yaso Inaba. This will be the last stop. Yaso Inaba.
Oh,
End of the line already. Looks like I've been asleep for a lot longer than I thought. That thought came to me. A certain worry crossed my mind. If I had a dream of the Velvet Room, does that mean I'm gonna be dragged into another adventure? No. I shouldn't think such things. I'm overthinking it. Igor said...
Igor?
Igor said, I am delighted to make your acquaintance after all. So it's nothing but a dream. It's quite misleading since I've had dreams of being summoned in that room ever since. The train begins to slow and I take SMAQ to gather my belongings from the luggage rack above me. When the train comes to a complete stop, the doors open. Even the smell of wind provokes a sense of nostalgia. I think I'm getting a little too sentimental. I step out to the platform with a itty smile. That's a bit of a reference for you jajongers out there. Hell yeah, bookmark!
Yo, bookmarks.
Bookmark. Let's go. There you go. I'm standing in front of the train station. This town is as quiet as it's always been. I realize that the sun has started to set, and the orange sky envelops the world.
now what should I do?
Today is May 2nd. According to the calendar, the latter half of the holidays will begin tomorrow. I told Dojima-san I was going to arrive today, but it seems he's been too busy to come with work to come get me.
Classic Tojima.
Classic Dogma. Ryotaro Dojima. He's my uncle. I stayed with him last year. He's a detective with the Inaba Police Department. Blah. And he's raising this elementary school-aged daughter Nanako by himself. It seems that he was suddenly contacted by a detective from the Metropolitan Police Department regarding last year's case. And we'll have to work late. What happened last year was very serious, so I guess it's not too surprising he's so busy. You shouldn't have worried about it. I recall how apologetic he sounded over the phone and can't help smiling. I told him that I knew the way from the station, but a bag packed with necessities and souvenirs for everyone turns out to be quite a load. No balls? Shut up. Hi, hi Ren. Hi chat.
Hi chat.
Nanako must be waiting for me alone at the house, so I want to get there as soon as possible too. To be honest, I don't know when the bus will come. Maybe you should just call for a taxi? Just I'm thinking this. Huh?
Nanako?
What?
Big bro!
No! Wyman!
Nanako!
Nanako! It is Nanako. There's no way I'd
You
mistake her.
came to meet me all on your own?
Why did you come to the station all by yourself? True. The Dojima residence is within walking distance. But it couldn't have been easy for her. And even though it's still light out right now, it will get dark soon. The country roads are barely lit. What should he have done? What would she have done if I hadn't been here? I'm about to voice my concerns, but Nanako sounds slightly proud when she
Don't
says...
worry, Dad knows about it. He gave me money for the bus. He said he couldn't make it, so I came instead. Welcome back, big bro. I wanted to see you so much.
Oh, wholesome.
Thanks. I'm happy to see you again.
Sweet.
Sorry, I had the... There you go. I
still
see.
think it...
What?
The Nanako with Dojima persona.
Oh yeah. Sorry. Yeah, for those who don't know, in the development of this game, Nanako was planned by someone, or like suggested by someone, that should like Nanako should be the persona user and Dojima be the persona, right? And so imagine A, B, Nanako buttons, C, D, Dojima buttons.
Hard.
So I'm just imagining just like sorry, it's just really funny. I'm imagining it's like a Ken Koromaru type thing, but like, you know. Man. She's around that age after all. For a moment, I'm surprised that Jimison let her did Get ready for a lot of mistakes and just weird sounds on my end.
NeoUnderscore loves making mistakes.
Hey, man. But I can kind of imagine what kind of conversation took place. Nanako had always been a capable girl, but over the past year, her housekeeping skills have improved greatly, and she's proven herself to be very reliable. She takes in the lead of many things within the house, and even Dojima-san can't compete with her sometimes. I can easily imagine that scene in my mind. And it's true that I'm glad someone came to welcome me. I take Nanako's hand, we begin walking side by side.
Well, no sense standing around here. What's in the fridge at home?
Lots. Dad and I bought a ton of stuff since you were coming to visit.
Oh, yeah. If Nanako says so, then he really must have bought a lot. Dojima-san did say he'd pick up dinner for us, but if that's the case, maybe I should put together something to go with. I asked Nanako what she wants to eat, and she looks back with a twinkle in her eyes.
Are you gonna cook dinner? Ooh, I wanna help.
Nanako and I make small talk. Well, there is a lot of Nanako happening right now.
Yeah, it's Nanako hours.
Hell yeah. Being here like this makes me feel like as if I've gone back in time to a year ago.
About a year ago.
So if you don't know what's happening... Oh, shit. After we get back to the Dojima home, I hurry and unpack my belongings before heading to the kitchen. Nanako helps me out diligently, as she claimed earlier. No, the way she mixes the eggs seems more skillful than before. I'm not saying that.
This is the Evening Journal with news for May 2nd. Our top story is on the domestic airline that was hijacked yesterday.
What the fuck?
That's not good.
The TV in the living room echoes through the house. Thinking back on it, it was quite often in this place. When I first came to Yuba, Nanako was practically being raised by the television. There had been this odd sense of distance between us around that time. She had started calling me Big Bro, and we didn't cook together like we're doing now. It's the little things that bring back memories. Right as we're done making dinner, Dojima-san arrives with some deluxe sushi. Nanako quickly gets up and rushes to the door. She seems so happy when her father comes home. Dojima-san apologizes about the sudden increase in his workload, and we all sit at the table and begin eating. Being here like this makes me feel like the 2 months I was gone never happened at all. There's a warm atmosphere, as if I've been a part of this family, and I've lived here with them for my entire life. I thank both of them from deep in my heart, and after I give them the souvenirs I've brought for them, we enjoy chatting with each other as a family. So if you don't know what's happening, remember when we beat Persona 4, right? And we beat Persona 4 Golden, and we killed Izanami, right? And I said, you see this, when I said, this period between this cutscene and right now, remember when it was the big time skip with numbers all over the screen, right? In between the Persona 4 Golden epilogue and, you know, the end of Persona 4, that's where this game takes place. When this game was made, Persona 4 Golden wasn't out. Wyman.
Neo. Yeah, I heard.
So, yeah, that's crazy. Another familiar room. This is the room that was prepared for me on the second floor of the Dojima residence. I'm glad that the Jack Frost figurines are canon. I'm glad that Narukami upgraded to a Catherine poster instead of we had a Persona 5 Royal poster, didn't we? In our modded playthrough. Nanako had fallen asleep after all the excitement. After carrying her to her room, I tell my uncle that I'll be going to bed early as well, since I have plans. All he said was, okay, gesturing toward the second floor. I'm a little perplexed by this, but I have my suspicions. As I opened the door to my old room, it seems I was right. The room is no different than it had been when I was living here. It's exactly the same as it is when I left Edinburgh. I closed the door with a feeling of wistfulness. As I sit down on my sofa and consider my uncle's thoughtfulness, I sigh in exhaustion from the long journey. I'll be able to see my friends tomorrow. Considering that there is still several days left in this holiday, it may be nice to leave early tomorrow and visit the shopping district.
It's raining.
The time is just before midnight. In mere moments, it'll be a new day. Whenever it rains at night, I end up checking the time. While I spent last year in Edinburgh, I was always checking for the Midnight Channel, which was a popular urban legend here in Edinburgh. It's a bad habit of mine, even when I'm not here. If you look at the turned off TV at midnight on a rainy night, you'll see your soulmate. Discovering that this rumor was actually true for the first reason why I became involved in the murder investigation last year. But the person who actually appears on the Midnight Channel isn't your soulmate. It's the next victim. After discovering this, we all nervously sat before our TVs on rainy nights in order to solve the case.
That brings back some memories. Nothing will show anymore, though.
Well, nothing
Are
really
you sure
appeared,
about
though.
that?
I suddenly have doubts. Why would I think that? After we solved that case, we all confirmed that the Midnight Channel wasn't appearing anymore. The empty screen stayed silent. So why?
Just in case.
I'm not gonna turn on. No way. The more I think about it, the more I feel my resolve fading. I peer into the TV screen as if something is drawing me to it. The only thing I see is my reflection in the dark glass of CRT television. Or so I thought.
Rivals. They are friends.
What?
Yet powerful foes.
Holy shit.
Powerful foes.
A desperate fighting program amongst high school students.
What? I'm high school
What?
students.
Legend is
I'm
about
high
to
school
start.
student.
Where are we?
The manliest of all men!
Teddy?
Come on!
What is
Yo,
Teddy doing?
what the fuck? That's a new fit. Nanako.
What Teddy do?
Kingpin of Steel,
What?
you Narukami!
It's only natural.
Wage slave in the boonies by day, hero by night. Captain Resentiment, Yosuke Hanamura!
Everything that bores me has gotta go.
A spunky dragon with deadly
Shoes!
legs.
Those are the shoes!
Discarded womanhood, Chie Satonaka!
You need to eat more meat!
Please escort me to the ring, my prince. The unconquerable Snow Black, Yukiko Amagi!
I'll finish you in one strike!
Blooming roses and bulging muscles.
chair!
The blood-curdling
It's a chair! The chair! It's a
romance.
So
Hey,
good,
whoa, 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 hey.
Brain of a genius. The 2000 IQ.
The body of a child?
Naoto Shirogane.
Is this an army of
Is it because she's young?
Because she's a woman.
And survive towards
that's
the
toxic.
one throne waiting at the end.
Also a freshman, but like, you know.
Grand Prix where fierce
Yeah,
fights will be
I
fought.
assumed that it was just because she was young. I mean, Kanji was also, but that's because he wasn't, you know, going to school.
I hope you like that cutscene.
What?
We're gonna
Oh,
see
it's
it
a
a few
cool
times.
cutscene.
Sister Complex Kingpin of Steel?
By the way,
Does he
I just
like
wanna,
the
I
title?
want to be clear. I want to be clear. I love Persona 4. Okay. I love Persona 4 Golden in the way that I love, like, it is one of my favorite pieces of media, like, of all time. Right? It is It is the piece of media that defines me. I love Persona 4 Arena because it is just so dumb and campy and silly, but actually really cool.
King Steel?
Was that me?
Me?
Sister Complex
Real?
Kingpin of Steel. I'm impressed. There's so much wrong with that phrase, I don't even know where to begin. No, I shouldn't be thinking of that. Those words aren't the problem here. I hurry to make sure that the TV isn't plugged in. That was the Midnight Channel. It was actually showing rather ridiculous.
Nah, bro, that was the Drip Night channel.
Thinking back, everything the Midnight Channel showed last year didn't make much sense either. Suddenly gripped by tension. If the Midnight Channel is appearing again, I have to find out why. Call up my cell phone and reach for Yosuke's number.
Let's see, H. Hanamura Yosuke.
Cool.
I quickly hit the call button. Does everyone know about this? Is everyone aware that the Midnight Channel is still being broadcasted? Do they know that it's showing us? And that we've been giving taglines that can only be described as uncharitable?
Hello, this is Yosuke.
Yosuke?
It's nothing. I just freaked out when you called all of a sudden. Yeah, that's it. What's up? Hey, when do you want to meet?
I can tell what's going on just by the sound of his voice. Yosuke knows about what happened on the Midnight Channel just now. He's trying to hide that from me. Considering that I've been out of Inaba for a while, I bet he's trying to keep me from worrying about it. There's no need for him to be concerned about that. Then again, I can kind of understand how he feels. I am his friend after all.
That's not why I was calling. I saw the Midnight Channel. You saw it too, right?
Huh?
I can easily hear Yosuke panicking on the other side of the phone.
Oh?
He's probably surprised that I saw the Midnight Channel when I shouldn't even be in Inaba right now. He must be thinking that the Midnight Channel is now appearing on a national TV network. Looks like Teddy didn't tell them after all.
Did Teddy not tell you? Since we're meeting up early tomorrow, I decided to come today. I figured you wouldn't think I could have seen it, so I gave you a call.
Well, I assumed you weren't here yet, so I didn't want to rely on you.
You haven't changed. So how about it? You're not gonna leave this be, are you, Captain Rasantama?
Why'd you zero in on that part? Did you see how they called you a Sister Complex Kingpin?
Mine's not that bad.
You think? Oh, I ought to tell you, that program's not the only strange thing lately. Teddy, Rise, and Kanji aren't here either. No! They disappeared.
No, they got taken!
For a moment, I'm at a loss for words. Not only has the Midnight Channel come back on, we've lost contact with 3 of our friends. That's like 3 of them. I have a bad feeling about this. Can't believe that 2 things are unrelated.
All right, we should get together tomorrow like we planned.
Yeah, at the Jeunesse food court. Welcome back, partner.
I'm suddenly reminded that I haven't even greeted Yosuke yet. Finally feel a sense of worry faded him. I answer with a smile.
Good to be here.
No matter what has happened, our friends may be in danger. If so, then there's only one thing to do. Speaking of things I have to do.
Oh, right. Sorry to say, I forgot to pick up your souvenir.
A souvenir?
You know...
Don't even worry about it, man.
You sure? I thought you were really looking forward to it. Those nurses.
Nurses?
I had a feeling he wouldn't get it if I didn't tell him flat out. This is rather hard to bring up, but oh well.
Yeah, Teddy asked me to get it for you. He said you were crushed that they got burned.
Oh, wait, this is all...
I didn't know you were into nurses.
Shut up! That's enough! Damn it, you're trying to wind me up, aren't you? Stay home, you jerk!
But I'm already here. Well, I'll see you tomorrow.
This game's writing is so fucking campy, dude.
Gotta love it.
At least it seems like he understands about his souvenir. In any case, preparations have been made. Tomorrow I'll meet with everyone to sort out whatever information we have on the situation. We have to. We'll go back into that world. It'd be best if this was all just our imaginations. But unfortunately, we know that the Midnight Channel wouldn't have appeared without a reason. I should make sure I'm ready for tomorrow and get some rest.
I wonder if we'll see any new faces.
Junas!
Juna every day. Hey Neo, what is great at your Junas?
Alright, let's go. This place is lively as oh. I look across the food court on Jeunesse roof for the first time in a while. Even though there aren't many people in Inaba, this place is exceptionally crowded. Plus, because it's Golden Week. As well. Oh, fuck. Plus, because it's Golden Week as well, I feel like it's busier than usual. If I happen to run in the Yosuke. Wrong vowel.
Yosuke.
Happen to run in the Yosuke at the elevators. We briefly greet each other. Guys are weird like that. The closer we are, the more simple our interactions when we meet each other face to face.
Yeah, it eventually just turns into. Oh.
The two of us step out of the food court. We immediately find Yukiko and Chie. They wave back at us, the playground area from the bench to sitting on.
Good to see you guys again.
Welcome back! We missed you!
Hey!
Guest of Honor's finally here! You're looking well.
Yeah, thank you.
Welcome back. Should we...
What?
Huh? Oh, he already knows about the Midnight Channel thing. He's actually the one who called me up about it.
Oh, hasty, but I'm glad you came.
What? Backlog. Uh-oh. Pretty thrown together reunion. Oh, okay. Phew! We chat some more while we all sit down. Then Yosuke stands up, clears his throat loudly. He's probably been waiting for the right moment to say something. He hasn't mentioned anything to me, but I can easily guess what he's about to say. We all look towards Yosuke.
Well, it sucks that we can't hang out more before jumping into another mystery, but to celebrate our partner's return...
Why is it... Oh god, their mouths are moving.
Oh yeah, their mouths move. If you haven't noticed that yet, well, you certainly have now.
Mm-hmm.
Their mouths move.
Are going up and down, baby.
Flapping like the wind. I actually lost something.
Flapping.
I lost something I was messing with, and I want to keep messing with it. One of those fidget toys, you know what I mean? Alright, where do you go?
Yeah, man.
Where the fucking go? Where are you?
Oh,
Mr. Conflict Kingpin. What a title, dude.
Where's your sister complex Kingpin of Steel Pin?
I don't know. Hey, I found it. All right.
I hereby reinstate the investigation team in response to the Midnight Channel going back on the air last night.
Who said you were leader, bitch?
Oh, the team is back!
The investigation team, we're back! Persona 4! I love Persona 4.
Just hearing that name again gets me all fired up. Yeah, let's do this!
Yippee! I don't think the applause is
Yukiko, why were you
necessary.
there for longer than the others? Nothing.
Why not? It's been 2 months since we last saw each other after all. Chie and Yukiko start chuckling when I shrug. And though Yosuke seems saddened at that, he still ends up laughing along as well. It's a relief to see that the worry is the same as always. But because of that, it makes me even more worried about the friends that aren't here right now. We can't start slacking off. We began to sort through the information that we know about already.
Let's get cracking. I mean, this is no laughing matter.
This is not a joke. This is some real shit going on. I like that. I like that tone.
Team are you on?
I like
What
that
team
tone.
are you on?
What team are you on?
This is laughing matter. This is no laughing matter.
This is the laughing matter. This is no laughing matter. We are on team. We are on team no laughing matter right now.
No one's heard from Teddy, Kanji, or Rise.
Yeah,
Just those three, right?
Those three, those three matters.
Yeah. Oh, I got a hold of Naoto-kun, but I didn't tell her about this stuff. She told me she couldn't make it today because of her job, so I didn't want to worry.
Oh, like you!
Like me.
She seemed pretty bummed that she couldn't be here too.
If she has a
Just
reason
like
for not
me.
being here, and we can still contact her, then Naruto should be fine. That leaves Teddy, Rise, and Kanji. Not hearing back from them after an entire day has passed isn't normal at all. The relationship between their sudden disappearances and the reappearance of the Midnight Channel last night disturbs me.
One thing's been bothering me. The picture on the TV was very clear last
Yeah, this isn't that grainy shit, bro. That was in 4K Ultra HD, dude.
That was a 4K freaking commercial, bro.
That was an 8K commercial of their that was of their entire lives, bro. That was a that was the most high budget call out post I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Going by the pattern from last year, it wouldn't be that clear until after the victim entered the TV.
Hey, isn't this the first time a big group of people was shown together? Plus, we're still here. Why us anyway? And what's up with those insulting descriptions?
Chie seems pretty angry about it. Many of the locals know about the rumor of the Midnight Channel. In other words, this troubling broadcast has already been seen by who knows how many people. From what I've been told, the moment Chie tried to ask another student about the Midnight Channel, the other girl ran away with a look of fear on her face. It's no surprise Chie would be angry. But in the end... So what I've noticed from a lot of Japanese, there's visual novels, right?
Yeah.
Just straight up VNs, right? Like your Danganronpa, right? They love to say, in the end, and it's really funny. But in the end...
What bothers me most is Teddy.
I forgot,
He's
what
acting
was
like the host
Chie's
of that
descriptor?
show.
That's true. Hey, what was up with Teddy? Teddy didn't have any...
Why was Teddy tripped out?
Yeah, we can't find him.
This smells fishy. Then again, I doubt he would play a prank like this for no reason.
I guess we'll just have to go inside the TV and find out what's going on.
That's right. Go inside the TV. We're going back inside the TV.
To stop the Shadow World.
To get the Shadow World off the Midnight Channel. That's right. We're going inside the TV to get the... I would not go inside the TV. Replicate! Yes! Okay, maybe streaming was a good idea, because I get my goats to replicate back. What's up, replicate? What's good, bro? Out of everything, that was the element that shook our common sense in most of everything we experienced last year.
And the goats.
Actually, the murders in last year's events happened in another world inside the television.
That's a cop-out.
This field was filled with monsters called shadows, born for people's hearts. Because my friends and I gained personas, it's the power to defeat these shadows. We are able to enter the TV screens and fight them.
Won't we be stuck in there without Teddy to give us an exit?
But even we persona users would find it extremely difficult to leave that world on our own. In order to come back, we need the exit TV that our friend Teddy was capable of creating.
Not so. I've had Teddy keep the exit TV out on that side.
Look at you, all prepared.
I mean, think about it. What if we were half asleep and fell into a TV when Teddy wasn't over there? Isn't that a scary thought?
That's a scary thought. A horrifying thought.
That's
dude, imagine, bro, imagine being, so sleepy that you just end up in the Midnight Channel, bro. I shouldn't have smoked that shit. Now I'm in the TV.
I shouldn't have smoked that shit. Now I'm in 4K. What the hell?
I shouldn't have smoked that shit. Now I'm in the... Bro. No, but you'd have to be a really silly person to just you'd have to be on some Mr. Bean type shit. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
So, you'd have to be on some Mr. Bean type shit to sleepwalk into the TV world. You know what I mean?
Like anyone would be that clumsy.
Yeah, you know that's what I'm saying.
Anyway, it sounds like it's safe for us to go investigate then.
No matter what the reason, it's reassuring to know that we have an exit strategy for us. To be honest, I almost fell into it the first time I appeared in my room after all.
Yeah, there's no doubt that something's going on in there. Is everyone ready?
We're all good to go. To tell the truth, I had a hunch that this was going to happen.
Is it just me, but does Narukami look the most comfortable in his clothes?
I mean, bro's unbuttoned his outer shirt.
Bro looks so comfy in there. We all share a look to confirm our intentions. All of them nod back. I can see the seriousness in their eyes. Even though there was a 2-month gap since shut up. Since I last saw them, I still continue to put their trust in me. I feel a slight sense of pride as I stand up from the bench. The large screen TV in the electronics department is directly below the food court. That was the entrance we always used last year. Well, it's because Yosuke's shirt is part of his body. Oh, cutscene! Grafts it onto his skin. Oh, whoa. New art style.
It's a holiday, so the store's full of people.
I feel like things are picking up around town.
Whoa, social link! In the background. Remember? Divorce wife that we didn't care about?
It's been a while since
Yeah, that we
I'm a little
definitely did.
Yup. Oh. It's the same sound.
There are still people in this aisle.
Hey, get ready! The customers are going away.
Go, go, go!
Let's go.
Me grabbing it.
Whoa.
Oh, I've never seen this view before.
Whoa, whoa.
Isn't this different from usual?
Flicked up in the crib.
What do we do? What can we do?
This is Dr. Bob, not Dr. Perky.
Fucked up on the TV. What the hell?
What's up in the TV? You're Dr. Perky.
Oh, nah, bro. Narukami.
Oh. The sister complex Kingspin of Steel.
I hear a voice. It's a woman's voice. Woman. It sounds familiar to me. Its voice is...
Oh, we're back.
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
You know that? You know that one? You know that one?
Margaret
Sonic real-time fandom moment where it's like, room again. It's this.
I could not.
It's this.
Neo. It's Margaret in Persona 4 Arena Ultimax. You know what that means.
Marge.
Marge.
I don't sense that distinct floating feeling that I have when I usually enter the TV world. The P4 crew when the TV takes them to an air dasher instead of the midnight.
Oh boy.
To an air dasher fighting him.
Oh, I see.
You were probably thinking like DoorDash.
I could not hear what you said.
The P4 crew and the TV takes them to an air dasher instead of the midnight channel. I was reading chat.
Alright.
When I concentrate, I realize that I must be sitting in a chair. The moment I open my eyes, I see vibrant blue. Velvet room. I visited this place an untold number of times last year, and once more in my dreams yesterday. Holy, we've been here for hours, man.
Neo, please.
We spent hours. Please, Neo, we don't need it. We don't need it, please.
Brought to Persona, Neo.
Neo, what are you? This recipe is gonna take us 8 hours. You had to cheat in money. Neo! Neo!
Neo, we've been here for 3 hours.
Mikael.
Crazy chin.
Crazy chin. Funny gene pool.
The gene pool with auto heat riser on everything.
I never thought I'd return to this place.
It's not a dream this time? What's going on? Didn't my contract end already?
Yeah, what the fuck? Whatever my warranty.
That's how contracts work.
Igor, who usually sits front and center, is nowhere to be seen. The one to greet me is the woman with silver hair. Could this be a personal summoning then? That happened a few times last year, too. Margaret smiles and senses my suspicions.
This room is tied to your fate. Nothing that occurs here is meaningless. Though you reached an end to one journey, you now find yourself here again. This shows that you will once again be faced with a question.
A question? And something really is going on?
Another mystery has appeared, and we're about to be dragged into it again. Could that be what she means?
From here on, what befalls you will upset your status quo. It is true that you've opened the door once already, but all things change. Nothing ever remains the same. What you gained before will change over time as well. You will have to face them once again.
Face them? Again?
The first thing that Margaret's words stir up in my mind is the sight of my friends' smiling faces. Is that going to change? No, that can't be true. And face them again? That's impossible. Once I wake up and leave this room, I'll still be with my friend. There's no such thing as coincidence. There's no need to jump to conclusions. There's no need to air dash into that conclusion. But Margaret appears to have anticipated my thoughts and smiles while narrowing her eyes.
Show me how you will proceed down the path that awaits beyond the door you've opened.
My vision wavers and the blue light before me vanishes quickly. Wait. I still need to know what you mean by those words.
Okay. Bookmark.
We did it.
Yippee.
Oh, Lord.
Where am I?
Couldn't have hit that shit. Now I'm in the fucking music room.
Yeah.
Where did I get thrown to when I left that blue room? The scenery is so unexpected that I'm at a loss. This is school. It's the music room of Yasagami High. I attended this school with my friends until recently. There's no mistaking it. We entered the TV together, so why am I here? No, that's not right.
This is... No, wait. This has to be the TV world.
The graffiti on the ground. Shoes place like there's... Shoes place like there's for some kind of ritual. The eerily shining eyes, the portraits on the wall. The more carefully I look, the more I realize that this place is not the real Yasagami High. Most of all, I sense no warmth from this place, like I always did from the students who would come and go from here.
Yeah, it's called body heat.
This is a fake. It's definitely not the school I attended. But what happened to turn the TV world inside? Fuck. But what happened to turn the world inside the TV to this? On top of that, we entered a TV from our usual entrance, but I ended up in a completely different place.
This has never happened before.
Aha. Ahaha! I also realize that my friends aren't with me either. Did we somehow get separated? I start to feel chills down my spine and look around.
Hello,
Oh god.
sorry for the wait.
Hey!
Greetings, boys and girls of Yasogami. The P1 Grand Prix is about to begin. There's no need for manners or courtesy or anything today, so let it all hang out. Tell us how you really feel.
Rise.
Rise! I shout out questions, but she doesn't answer. This is Rise Kujikawa, one of our friends on the investigation team that we couldn't contact. Does she not hear me, or is she choosing not to respond? As I ask myself this, I hear different voices echoing as well. I look around in surprise. These voices, it's not just from one or two people. I see the countless students staring at me from the hallways, the entrance, everywhere I turn.
May I have your attention, please? I, Rosette, will be your commentator. But first, the General has a few words for you all.
What's going on? Why are there so many people inside the TV world? Before I can think of any answers, Rise makes another announcement. And as if on cue, the monitor in the music room turns on. What appeared on it was... Teddy? He was wearing a strange hat and cape, just like he did on the Midnight Channel last night. First Rise and now Teddy? What are they doing?
You're all here now. Well then, proud to announce the opening of our very own P1 Grand Prix!
Again? That's the same bizarre tournament that was shown on the Midnight Channel. Then, is Teddy really behind... Fuck. Then, is Teddy really the one behind this insanity?
Teddy, what's going on here? We came to look for you and Rise and...
Always with the talking, Sensei. It's a big waste of time. Less talk and more fighting. With the next challenger.
It's a violent-ass Teddy. Someone get a tranquilizer for this bear, dude. Teddy looks away and makes a dismissive gesture. Smoke suddenly bursts out from underneath me and robs me of any visibility. Is there someone beyond that white curtain? Eventually, my field of vision begins to clear. I keep my guard up, expecting anything. But who should appear but Yosuke?
Yosuke!
Who else but Yosuke? Studio audience clapping. Though I hadn't expected to run into him like this, I'm relieved to see that he's safe. Teddy did something to say about a challenger a moment ago. I recall the P1 Grand Prix that appeared on the Midnight Channel looked a lot like some kind of fighting competition. Wait, am I supposed to fight Yosuke now? That's not funny. That's not funny, man.
Great.
This has no laughing matter.
Looks like. Sheesh, what's Teddy thinking?
Starting that up already? I won't let you get all buddy-buddy with each other. These battles are fought to the death. Only the victor can proceed.
This joke's gone on far enough, Teddy. We're not gonna play along with that.
I look over at Yosuke, hoping that he would agree with me.
Uh-oh.
But he doesn't appear interested in what I have to say.
Oh, really? I guess he should declare me the winner then.
Yosuke?
What? You don't plan on fighting, right? That means I win by default.
That was not what I was expecting to hear. It's not into you, Yosuke. You have some reason to be talking like this? I can't figure out what's going on. Yosuke continued to speak in a carefree manner and said something I simply couldn't believe.
Oh, but is that okay with you? I mean, since Nanako-chan's here and all?
Nanako's here?
Wait, really? You haven't seen her? She's with Teddy.
That can't be! I saw Nanako back at the house when I left this morning. And even then, Nanako can't enter the TV world on her own. But she's in this world? I can't believe it for a moment. But what if it is true? What if it is true? Just coming into this world can tie a person up very quickly. On top of that, if someone who can't use a persona comes in here, it can sometimes even be fatal.
Where is she? Yosuke, where's Nanako?
Whoa, what's gotten into you, partner? No need to get hysterical.
Why are you so calm about this? You know what happened to her last time she came here.
Oh, dude. This got personal really quick. This got deep really quick. This got really deep really fast, dude.
Yeah.
Nanako did come into this world once. Last year. It was not something any one of us would have wanted to happen. That was the start of a whole chain of events. Remembering them is heart-wrenching, even now. So why? No. Even then, it might be wrong for me to lash out at Yosuke the way he's acting. Calm down. I need to think straight here. All Yosuke said is that he saw her with Teddy. Then, was Nanako brought here by Teddy? He's the leader of this tournament?
Yosuke, be straight with me. Are you sure Nanako's with Teddy?
Bro, I'm gay.
How should I know? If I had to guess, I'd say she's probably still with him. Man, are you alright? Are you that worried about Nanako-chan?
Are you kidding?
No wonder people look at you funny, thinking you have a sister complex.
The sense of wrongness that I've been feeling this whole time is getting even stronger.
You're not the real Teddy.
True. Yosuke may say some insensitive things, but mostly that's because he reads too much into a situation and acts out over it. Oh! Oh! He's not the type of guy to enjoy making hurtful remarks like this.
Are you alright?
Huh? What are you talking about? I should be the one saying that to you. She's not even your real sister. All that big bro stuff really creeps me out.
Not Yosuke.
It was a while ago that I saw her. It's probably too late to save her now. You know how things went last year, after all.
Yosuke,
dude! He's definitely not the Yosuke I know. Yosuke's my friend. He wouldn't be so callous as that. At least I thought so up until now.
Are you a
He was the
shadow?
one who had to face the pain of losing someone he cared about when murders started last year. I can't hate him for accidentally mentioning someone who was dead, but the way he's acting. He's doing this on purpose. I silently draw my sword and face Yosuke.
Draw your weapon. You'll get your fight.
What? Dude, what are you saying? You told me you let me win by default.
To be honest,
No.
I've been thinking that this Yosuke performance was some kind of fake. I even wondered if something had happened to him. Yosuke's shadow had appeared again in this world. But this wrongness that I keep sensing is nothing like that. Probably the real Yosuke. And the strangeness I feel is because those words are really coming out of the mouth of someone I never thought would say them. If so,
I don't know if you're being controlled or if there's something else going on here. Either way, you must understand the best way to resolve the situation.
There's no way to tell if what I'm saying is getting through to him at all. What if I want to figure out what's going on? I'll just have to fall for this trap once.
Sorry, but I'm gonna go all out. No hard feelings.
Huh? All that talk and you're gonna fight against your partner after all? Well, whatever. Let's hurry up and get this started.
Neo, I hope you Zeodine Yosuke in the face.
What
After
the
all
fuck,
that big
Yosuke,
talk.
dude?
Yo, that's so. What a fucked up day.
This would have shown the yellow title. The
Final.
But no, this is Persona 4 Arena Ultimax, so we get this UI.
Nice try. No way, Jose.
No way, Jose, dude.
Is that Yosuke saying that?
Yeah.
Why did he say that, bro?
Bingo! Behind you! Blast off! Go, Jiraiya! Bingo! Bad! Persona! Just getting started! And stay
I want to see if I can hit him with it.
Not enough!
Oh. Neo, don't lose already.
And stay down!
Oh, there we go.
I had to do it to him. I may have to turn up the notice, or I may have to turn up the voice lines for Nav.
Amazing, Sensei! Keep that up and zoom on ahead!
Ahead? You're gonna continue with this?
Ahead?
Teddy, about Nanako.
I don't want to spoil the surprise. If you want to find out, you'll have to get to me. And I can't say why, but I think you should hurry.
Monitor shuts off. I still haven't learned anything about Nanako. Absolutely fucked bro up. I had no chance whatsoever. But he doesn't have to be expecting me to ask about her. I don't want to think about it, but Nanako really may be here. The moment the monitor turned off, the students began to leave like the waves of the recording tide. Oh, they don't look like students anymore. There's something inhuman, just taking the shape of students. I was too focused on the fight to notice, but it seems their true forms were coming through. They looked like silhouettes. Could they be shadows? Even so, I don't sense any hostility from them. Well, if they're not a threat and they're going away, there's no need to chase after them. Besides, there's something more important to do right
Yosuke,
now.
are you alright?
I walk towards where Yosuke lies, collapsed on the ground, and I give him my hand to help him up.
Ow! Couldn't you hold back a little? I seriously thought you were gonna kill me.
The same went for you. I wouldn't have stood a chance if I held back on you.
Yosuke grimaces in pain as he stands, but he doesn't have suffered any severe injury. That's good.
Alright.
I know I couldn't risk going easy on him, so I was a little worried that I'd actually hurt him. But once we get a good look at each other, Yosuke's demeanor suddenly changes.
Anyway, that aside, shut up about the nurses already. It's not like that's the only thing I ever think about.
What's this about nurses?
Huh? You were harping on it the whole time. How can you stand there and constantly bash my taste in women with a straight face?
Why does Narukami's inner monologue have a minimum word count? I don't know.
Is it such a crime to like nurses?
Wait a second.
I don't understand why he's suddenly angry, but it's not making any sense at all. I tell Yosuke to calm down. We go over what we thought happened before the fight. We learned that our memories of what happened to us had been saying didn't match up at all. According to Yosuke, it seemed that I had been, well, teasing him about his taste in women. Yosuke was so heated up over what I had supposedly said that he went almost into graphic detail, but I stopped him before things went too far. I mean, really, it's best for both of us that if we pretend this never happened. But thanks to our conversation after the battle, I've come to realize something. We'd been hearing each other say things neither of us had been meaning to say.
Yosuke, let me ask you something. Is it true that Nanako is here in this world?
She is?
Yosuke's at a loss for words. He had no idea what I was talking about. It's just as I thought. Yosuke doesn't know anything about Nanako. If that's true, then what I heard Yosuke saying before the fight is something that Yosuke couldn't possibly say. This only makes me more convinced that I've had the right idea. What I had heard wasn't what Yosuke had meant to say. I don't know how, but something else had made Yosuke say those words, even though he didn't know he was saying them. That reminds me. Teddy on the screen said that I needed to get to him if I wanted to find out the truth. Does that mean that Teddy had done this to us?
I guess there's no choice but to keep going.
Nanako is good friends with Teddy. I don't want to imagine it happening, but if he wanted to kidnap her, it's certainly possible that he could have. I want to go home at once and check to make sure she's okay, but I have no idea where I am. Even worse, Teddy holds the means of returning to the real world. There's no way out of here unless I find him on my own.
Taking off?
Yeah.
Well, be careful.
Be careful. I'm worried about you. Do your best. I sense a lot of emotions behind those words. Yes, I know what I'm hearing. Real Yosuke. I take Yosuke's cheering me on to heart and leave the music room. Teddy had said only the winner could go on in this tournament. I don't know exactly what that means, but it's probably not a lie. Yosuke understands that as well. That's why he's trusting me to sort it all out, and lets me go without much talk. He's frustrated that he can't help me out. I could just be jumping to conclusions there.
Just
After all,
2v1.
Teddy did say that was the rule, but we don't have any proof either way. I might as well see what he meant by that. I stopped walking and turned back to Yosuke.
One last thing. About those nurses.
Quit it already! Are you out of your mind again?
Yosuke turns bright red and rushes towards me, flailing wildly in an attempt to stop me from finishing. And...
Oh, trolled.
There's a painful sounding noise as he returns into... There's a painful sounding noise as he runs into something invisible and slowly slides on the floor.
Nah, bro.
What is this?
So there's an invisible wall. Looks like the loser can't leave the room.
No!
No!
It looks like there's some force that prevents the loser from leaving the area if the fight took place. It's likely that every time one of those battles happens here, the winner will get sorted out this way. It's annoying.
I see how it works now. Thanks.
If Teddy really had kidnapped Nanako, there's no time to lose.
Don't use me as your guinea pig. Wait, that's it? Hey, don't wear yourself out, all right?
What a goober. I forgot to read that.
Oh, it's fine.
I turn away. Yosuke shouts at me not to worry. Yosuke as I give him a quick smile before leaving the area. For real this time. At this moment, I feel a wave of disorientation catch over me. This. I'm surprised that this is happening without warning. But it's not a threat. After all, I know this feeling too well.
Oh, we're back?
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
Oh,
right.
For real? I'd be
I'm
leaving the
worried.
music room, but now I'm sitting in the Velvet Room for some reason. For some reason is a good Persona game moment. Olga greets me with her usual smile. This room truly is mysterious. But why would she summon me like this? Margaret sees my suspicious expression and speaks out.
Things have only just begun, and yet you already seem tired. The misfortune that has befallen you can be thought of as a sort of trial.
A trial?
I want to know the details behind her words, but I know that she won't answer me even if I ask. The inhabitants of the Velvet Room never reveal anything. That's because they can only watch over the choices their guests make. Margaret's smile broadens when she sees that I don't intend to ask her anything.
Indeed. I am an observer on your journey. I would do nothing so thoughtless as to force you to make choices. You do not need such provocations. I already know that you shine brilliantly enough.
So, quick thing.
Yeah.
Each character is written as if Narukami had max ranked all of them.
Yeah.
Everyone. All of them.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, the characters are written like that.
Yeah.
So, Marge, right here. You know.
Wait, hold on. The shine that she speaks
The
of.
shine she speaks of. Could it be my ability to use personas?
Yes.
Yes, definitely.
That is
Nothing
part
else.
of your
Yup,
brilliance.
definitely.
Personas are masks of resolution, strengthened by
Man.
controlling one's heart, by forming bonds. You understand this
Bonds.
well, don't you?
Yeah, that's how we all fought up till
Love
now.
bonds. Ah.
Yes, indeed. But one's heart is intangible. It cannot be seen and cannot be felt.
Well, it can be felt, but you know.
Yeah, you get flashbanged every time.
When polished,
Social
it
linking.
releases a strong light unlike anything else.
Yeah.
But it can also be clouded
Right
by
there.
trivial things. Have you ever felt that way?
The strong light.
That may be true.
You may be more conscious of that fact than most because you hold the power of the wild card.
Margaret's voice fades away as she answers me.
From here on, you will be forced to re-examine the things you know as bonds. How will
Damn.
you face the changes to come, and what choices will you make?
Damn. Damn. Oh, the hallway. I hope you like this hallway. We're gonna be in this hallway for a long time. Like a long time. When I open my eyes again, I'm in the school's hallways. I turn around and see the door to the music room closed behind me. Was I only summoned to the Velvet Room in spirit? There's no way for me to figure out what just happened, but I think back on Margaret had told me.
Changes, huh?
Even though the people of the Velvet Room avoid saying much, what little they do have to say always has meaning. Well, it's true that Margaret has said some strange things while I've known her, but she's never said anything meaningless while on duty. I would assume that this would be the case now. I may have to keep her words to heart. Yes, please. In any case, I need to concentrate on this case for now. I'm sure I'll understand the meaning behind what she said when the time comes. I must proceed. Though this bizarre place looks nothing like the Yasogami High I attend, the building seems strangely familiar as I run through it. Teddy had appeared on the monitor in the music room from the looks of things. He appeared to be behind what was happening. But I'd heard Risei's voice over the school's PA system before my fight with Yosuke. If this school works anything like a real one, I could make a good guess as to where Teddy and Risei
It might
are.
be the announcement room.
But of course things aren't that easy. Those invisible walls can keep getting in my way wherever I go. It seems that some of these walls don't let anybody through, no matter if they've won or lost fights. Every single time I run into one, I'm forced to take another path. It's like my route is already set for me.
I feel like I'm being led somewhere.
I stop for a moment in the hallway out of practice building and mutter to myself while I take a look around. Who is... no. Where are they trying to lead me? That
Hey,
moment.
you there! You're one of them participants in that there Grand Prix thing, right?
Well, wait, girl's voice.
So Wyman, before
Hey,
we
Neo, hey,
continue
Neo.
the video game,
We have to play Persona 3.
So, before we continue with the video game, I have to tell you something. You notice how the art that has been used so far for each of the characters, right? Narukami, Chie, Yosuke, everyone, the whole gang, right?
Yeah.
They seem a bit familiar, right?
Yeah.
You know where they're from?
No.
Persona 4. All of the character art that you've seen has been from, well, I mean, other than the cutscenes.
Persona 4.
They have been used directly from Persona 4, you know, Persona 4's assets, right? Right?
So, Persona 3 characters.
What happens when there is a character that is not from Persona 4? A voice that I didn't recognize at all breaks from my reverie. I instinctively jump back and draw my sword in surprise.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! What's the big idea? You could poke someone's eye out swinging that thing around.
What happens when a game has a new character to introduce that isn't from any of the game? This is an exclusive character.
You gotta draw art for them.
They look a little different.
Game.
They look a little different.
I
turn and see a girl I've never seen before. Was she part of that crowd? No, she looks like a real person. She was caught by surprise when I saw Maria. She was caught by surprise. This is like when people draw Giorno in the Part 4 art style. That's so real. That's so real. But you explained it perfectly. She was caught by surprise when I suddenly pointed at my weapon at her. Although she flinches, her words don't lose any of their intensity. How bold of her. That may seem like an odd thing to say, but it's what's suddenly crossing my mind. But this girl doesn't have any intention of attacking me. I sheath my sword but remain cautious.
Sorry, I didn't mean to startle.
Sorry, ain't gonna cut
Oh, look at them side by side.
You hurt one of the students here, huh?
Oh, I mean, you can kind of you can get used to it.
Like, yeah,
you can get used to it, you know, like
yeah.
If you look at it long enough, you can just kind of just be like, okay, you know.
You can't go pulling that stuff without student council approval. All right,
What?
the jig is up.
The jig?
I'm putting the kibosh on this tournament right now.
Hey, wait, hold on a second. I'm not in this because I want to be. I'm trying to stop the tournament.
I'm trying to act non-threatening. The girl continues to glare at me. Who in the world is this girl? It's wearing a Yasugami High uniform. She said something about the student council, but I don't recognize her. Persona character, and you have a Jersey accent? Pick one struggle, Max, please. You don't encounter people here in this world that often. If a person is here, they're either a persona
Why are you
user
here, by
or
the way? Wait, did you fall inside a TV?
That's right. I might have put it a little differently, but if she can't enter a TV herself, the only possibility is that someone threw her in. That was what was happening in the murders from last year.
inside a TV? What kind of nonsense is that?
She's not aware of it. But if she was a persona user, I don't see why she'd hide the fact. If she was trying to keep that from me, then she wouldn't have come to talk to me with this. Does that mean she's a victim? That she is a victim after all? I carefully choose my words to avoid provoking the girl and introduce myself.
I'm Yu Narukami. I was a second year at Yasugami High until last year.
Huh? Last year? But that uniform.
Oh no, this is kind of my usual equipment when I'm in the TV world.
Oh, he wears it for equipment. He kept it. He kept it.
Tired.
Equipment?
Never mind. Forget it.
So his pen is outdated. You agree, right?
What?
His pen is outdated.
Yes, yeah.
Well, if you were only around till last year, I ain't gonna blame you for not knowing. I'm the new student council president. Nice meeting you.
By the way, the Yasugami High outfit is like the perfectly designed student outfit. I'll say it now. It is stylish. and it looks good, and it looks comfortable, and it looks drippy. So, that's all I'm gonna say. And the fucking pins, too, are so good. The student council president. If I'm remembering correctly, the student council election should have taken place just before the holidays. I have no knowledge of who won these elections since I'd left Inaba before they took place. That reminds me, I didn't have any friends in the student council last year either. This could maybe very well be the president, and no reason not to believe it.
Now it's your turn to spill. You said you ain't in the tournament because you want to be. Then what are you doing here? And what's this tournament about in the first place?
I feel that if I don't explain things very clearly to her, it would only provoke her further. But trying to tell her everything about what's going on here will only confuse her. If I leave out the fact that this place is inside a television and tell her about the other things that are going on. First, I tell her about Teddy, that a friend of mine is likely the one who set up this tournament up. Second, that I encountered some of my friends who were dragged into this as well, but they were acting strangely. And third, that my cousin, Nanako, still in elementary school, may have been dragged into this mess. The girl calling herself the student council president seems skeptical, like talk, but eventually she sighs.
So if I got this right, you didn't start this, but your friend did. Well, you don't seem like you're lying.
It seems that she somehow grasps the gist of what I was trying to say. I think her out of politeness, or that she laughs, and that's what I'm thinking. But there's still one more difficult task left at hand. How do I make her understand that this is all within another world, one accessed by going through a TV screen? She still appears to be energetic, but doesn't change the fact that she's in danger. I have to get her out of this world no matter what. Where'd that sound come from? Or let's go look! Let's go look! Go!
White or white in the horror movie.
Let's go look!
I ought to tell you to go home, but I get that you're worried about your sis. Come on, let's go check it
I
out.
literally said cousin. We both start running at the same time. When I reach my full running speed, when something occurs to me. Jump scare. I'm surprised. Jump scare bro. In text citation of that jump scare, I'm surprised to see Miss President keeping the pace right beside me. Just standing still in this world would be strenuous for a normal person, but she doesn't even seem out of breath. She seems quite impressive. I take a moment to quietly praise the girl running next to me. She's athletic.
Athletic girl.
Oh, we're in chairs. We're in chairs. We're in chairs. It's chairs.
No, Neo.
We burst into the gym where all the noise came from, but there's no one here. Instead, we see huge piles of stacked chairs. They're twisted and intertwined everywhere on the open floor of the gym, forming huge towers that reach almost to the ceiling.
What is this? Who'd go to all this trouble?
The girl stares up at the chair, seemingly dumbfounded. Suddenly, the monitor in the gym flickers to life. And as I expected, Teddy appears again in that costume. Chair Sage Monka.
Oh, are you on a hot date, Sensei? Well, that's fine with me, of course. But shouldn't you keep your mind on the fighting? Whoa, you look so mortified. That's the face I was hoping to see.
Morty.
He's not saying anything completely straight. Queer. But he's obviously hinting that he knows that I'm worried about Nanako. But I can't leave Miss President here alone or abandon her to this world either. Still, I feel Teddy's words causing me to doubt myself. And Miss President raises her voice.
Hey, you! You're the ringleader of this mess, aren't you? What's the idea? Raising a ruckus like this without running it by the student. Pack it in and clean all this up already.
Pack it in! It's over!
Pack it up, boy, it's over, the contract's over.
It's over! Get out of here! Oh god. Oh, this game.
Get out of here!
This game, dude. It's killing me. Oh my god.
Bro, Dad.
Give it up! She speaks as fast and as clearly as she did when I first met her. After getting a clear look at her, I feel like I've come to realize where she gets her courage from. She truly wishes to protect her school. Her strong awareness of her duty is surpassing her fear. But Teddy on the monitor looks annoyed and sneers at the Miss President. It's incredibly detestable, and I can't believe that Teddy can even make such a malicious expression. Devious little creature up to no good.
Bro is not
What's
sneering.
that tiny thing? I'm in the middle of an important conversation with Sensei. A yappy little mutt like you should be muzzled and sit in the corner.
Hey, yo.
What?
Hey,
It just-
yo.
What?
Teddy.
Sit, puppy. Sit.
What?
Bro is being
Teddy.
disrespectful, dude.
Bro hates women suddenly.
Bro is... Bro.
This woman will kill you.
Holy shit. He has absolutely no intent of dealing with her seriously. Miss President turns bright red in humiliation for being brushed off like that. This is enough. I take a step forward to put myself between the monitor and Miss President. Leave this to me.
I'll take it from here. It's all right. There's nothing to worry about.
God damn, you could not be talking to me like that. Miss President's lips are trembling. She must be angry that there's nothing she can do herself. I don't want that anger to be in vain, so I face Teddy on the monitor.
That was pretty harsh, Teddy. Hard to believe a womanizer like you would say such things.
What's so attractive about a shameless liar like her?
Liar? Do you know something about her?
The way he said that makes it sound as if there's some history between the two of them. But as usual, he doesn't bother to give any details about his answer.
Come on, Sensei. Your opponent's getting tired of waiting for you. With the next challenger, come on down.
Is it gonna be Kanji?
After that line, another cloud of smoke rises from the floor, but this time, it is Yukiko who appears.
Okay, go.
You're safe. What's the matter?
It's nothing. Are you all right? Has anything odd happened to you?
Odd? No, I don't think so.
Lioness. Yukiko seems alarmed to see me in a defensive posture. I feel my shoulders relax in relief as I shift my weight to stand normally. It seems that she hasn't been affected like Yosuke had. I didn't think it had been that tense though. Now that's the Yukiko I remember. She's sharp as always, exactly when we need her. If she's not being confused, then I can immediately ask for her phone. I can explain what I need from her.
Nanako might be in here. I'm heading to the announcement room where Teddy is. I need you to protect this girl from me. She might be a victim of all this.
I motion towards Miss President standing next to me. Yukiko looks at me in surprise. I don't blame her though. But what Yukiko said next was even more surprising.
Why do I have to do that? It's not like I know her or anything.
I'm not gonna help her because I don't know her? Is that really what she's saying? I can't misunderstand that she's conscious when you meet someone for the first time. Will Yukiko really think that way? It's gotta be the same with Yosuke. The same uncanny sense of uncanny sense of wrongness coming back to me when Yukiko speaks.
Yukiko, not you too.
Yukiko, but epic.
Calm down and listen to me. Can you understand what I'm saying?
Huh? What are you saying all of a sudden? I can hear you clearly. What did you mean by you too?
When I try to question her, Yukiko's expression returns to normal. I can't tell anymore. This is the biggest gaslight of all time. She doesn't look like she's being controlled by...
Keep that girl lost.
I think we're thinking this too much. At the very least, she doesn't seem enthusiastic about this P1 Grand Prix.
This is probably a trick the enemy is playing on us. They're trying to get us to fight each other. I'll say it one more time, Yukiko. I'd like you to protect this girl for me.
Sorry, but I don't know how to put this.
But
It just feels like you're being really selfish. You always help people who have nothing to do with you, and I admire that. But where does that leave us? It's always your friends who get put in danger because of your self-centeredness.
Oh.
I'm used to hearing her voice, but her words are scathing. I'm convinced now. There's no obvious change in her attitude like when we've been with Yosuke. But something has been warping Yukiko's words too. Her words maybe sound like an argument, but she's meaning something else. Finally, I've always wanted a gaslighting in a fighting game. I don't care if someone who isn't related to me gets hurt. That's definitely not something Yukiko would say. Narukami needs to stop trauma dumping. Neo check general. I am scared.
I think it's just I think this is just like the paper gas. The gas that makes you mean to
the
people.
Yucatan Peninsula.
Yeah, Gulf of Mexico.
Gulf of Mexico. Oh god. I hate that. The real Yukiko would never say something that disrespects the value of a life like that. Don't be deluded. Whatever happened to Yosuke is happening to Yukiko too. Shut up. I don't understand the details, but Yukiko has had a complete change of heart.
What the? Yuka?
When I draw my sword, this president quickly tries to surprise me. Stop me, whatever, fuck. But I can't answer her right now. I'm making piss.
I'm pissed, yeah.
If a battle will clear up this pointless misunderstanding between us, then the time to fight is now.
Ooh, now that's our senpai. You'll show no mercy, not even to a girl if it's for your own goals.
Dude.
What?
You're a real bastard with a sister complex.
What?
Keep it up and bring 'em on.
Yo, Rise.
Rise.
We're not even married. I'm getting the divorce papers. What the fuck?
Why is everybody so mean to me?
I ignored the taunt, still have it at Rise's voice. Even if our words aren't getting through to each other, we have to fight without understanding what's going on. We'll come to an understanding later. I have to believe. I gotta believe! Both myself and my friends. I hold my sword to the side to protect Miss President, who's standing behind me.
Sorry, but you need to stay back. Whatever you see here, try to stay calm. Promise me you won't run away.
What happens next will probably surprise her greatly, but I doubt Miss President will run away. She's already shown me how strong her determination is. I glance at her over my shoulder. Although she looks worried, she still gives me a slight nod of agreement. Nah, time to do this. I must end this as quickly as possible.
Persona!
Yo! I concentrate all my senses to summon the strength of my heart. My persona. Izanagi.
Izanagi.
If I allow myself to go easy on Yukiko, she will surely defeat me. Yukiko summons slightly and takes her battle stance. She resisted the idea of protecting Miss President, but she seems to have no qualms whatsoever about fighting me. There's definitely something else controlling her.
Konohana Sakuya.
Yo! Yukiko's black hair and pronouns forms graceful arcs as the air as her persona.
Neo, don't get Sir Zonington the Third, alright?
Red's behind her.
That was my least favorite paper arc.
The Yukiko should have a beautiful heart like this. Wait for me. I will save you. Oh god, yeah, the Zonington era was horrible.
I hated Zonington United USA.
So it seems like every 3 bookmarks is a battle. We've played 2 fights in this game.
In 2 hours.
Yep.
1.5. Neo, perfect her.
Too late for that.
Should have done better.
I hate zoners, I hate zoners, I hate zoners.
Me too. Nice, nice. Persona break. Nice. Dio dies a woman.
Let's end this.
Oh no, Dio, don't do it like that! Let's go!
It's over!
Dio, you can't just do Yukiko like that!
Yukiko fucking dies!
Yukiko with Izanagi.
Fucking dead.
Yukiko has been killed, and NeoUnderscore killed her.
Fucking dies.
The winner is you, senpai. What an utter thrashing!
Yeah.
I love all this animosity.
Oh, that's a good pun. Fuck you, that's a good one.
These cocky, self-righteous friends showing how they really feel by beating the crap out of each other. That's the real thrill of the P1 Grand Prix!
How toxic is Kanji gonna be?
I don't think he's gonna be toxic. I think he's gonna be zesty, sus. Ah, look who can say.
No! Do not finish that statement. My headphones unplugged.
Oh god, this is the worst Wyman I've ever heard. I'm sorry, chat, to your ears.
Sorry, I'm so sorry, chat. It was gonna be over if you finished that, bro.
I did not finish it. I don't care to hear any more of the Teddy's jest. I still have reservations about fighting against any of my friends. I now know there's no other way to save them. I am resolved to do what must be done. Also, there's no knowing if Teddy and Rise have been affected. It's like Yosuke and Yukiko had. If they are, then there's no use in trying to talk to them through the monitor like this. That's the conclusion I've come to. But Miss President seems to have other ideas.
How much further are you gonna push this? Why are you doing it anyway? These guys are friends! What's so much fun about making friends fight each other?
Miss President vents her frustrations at Teddy's image on the monitor. But I was a bit surprised at how she worded it. She seemed more upset that he was making friends fight each other, not why he had dragged the entire school to this mess. We've only just met, but she clearly sympathizes with us and understands the pain we're going through. I forgot how exhausting this game is to read out loud. Because every time I played this game story mode, it was out loud reading with my friends. I'd force them to do voices, but you know. Actually, I think we have done that before. That was a while ago.
Kinda hard to whenever everything is voiced. Alrighty.
But like the text though, you'll get it later. We've only just met, but she clearly sympathizes with us and understands the pain we're going through. I'm embarrassed but proud at the same time. A girl with such compassion would be great student council president.
How many times is Teddy gonna call her a dog?
No more, I don't think.
No more dog?
No, I don't. I hope not.
It's
no wonder she was elected to represent the student body of Yashigami High.
It's alright. Thanks, though.
It's not alright! This is...
She's still worked up and she lashes out on me. Perhaps her heart is a little too honest. But her anger sets my mind at ease. Neo has a notepad of she wanna be in the part of the team so bad. I see now that I did not finish my message. Oops. What? Neo has a notepad of she wanna be part of the team so bad. I think you missed a few words. She's right. What General Teddy is doing right now cannot be forgiven. I could have to monitor.
Sorry, but you're not getting your wish.
What?
Did you think this would be all it took to break us apart? That it would make us hate each other? Sorry to say, but that's a huge mistake. I believe in my friends. They'll never get taken in like that.
That was his stake.
You're so stupid. What kind of sensei are you?
One that's based. While you...
I'm warning you now.
I'm warning you. Sneak peek of next joke. Oh no! Oh no! He replicates the chatter who cooked jokes. Oh no!
If you really are Teddy, then we'll get you back to normal no matter what it takes. But if you're an imposter, hiding behind Teddy's face...
That's another thing I forgot to say about this game. The game kind of says imposter a lot. So, trigger warning, Among Us.
Among Us warning, bro.
Among Us warning.
I will make you pay for toying with us.
Teddy scoffs and turns around. The monitor suddenly switches off. suddenly turning on us without signs of remorse. It's not like Teddy at all. No, he's most likely not the real Teddy. Seeing the anger in his face only strengthens my suspicions. Someone must be taking Teddy's form to make it look like he's the one committing these acts.
That girl's come around.
I immediately rushed to Yukiko's side. You... Fuck. Are you alright?
Yukiko, are you alright? I'm sorry I couldn't go easy on you.
No, it's okay. You weren't your usual self, but I could tell by your eyes that there was something going on. I'm sorry too. Did I hurt you?
I mean, you are a zoner and you do conceptually hate me, but... No.
Kinda, yeah. I sure
Kinda,
wouldn't want to
sure.
get into it with you again.
I try to pass it off as a joke. When we look each other and laugh. Things are going the same way they had with Yosuke. It's becoming clear now.
Did I say things that offended you earlier?
Yes. You did.
Yukiko hesitates, and as if remembering it, it's a different experience. What in the world did my illusion say to her? I bet it was something horrible. Whoever's doing this certainly finds the most annoying way of getting us to fight. Can't believe Atlas chose to name drop Among Us for free clout instead of just putting in cool characters like Ragna and Goku. Ragna the Blood Edge and Goku.
Goku the Saiyan.
What I supposedly said to her doesn't matter. Yukiko is still hesitant to bring it up. But tell her not to worry
I don't need
about
to know what I said. I just wanted to see if my guess was right. It looks like our enemy has the power to confuse our senses. My first opponent was Yosuke, and he told me a similar story after we fought.
Huh? You said something bad to Yosuke-kun too? What did you tell him?
You sure you want to know?
If I'm the only one admitting to what happened, that's not fair, is it? But curiosities in line with Yukiko, I know. I evade the issue with a smile and call out the Miss President standing behind us.
What kind of people are you? Hmm? Oh, right. We used our personas.
Yeah, we should at least explain to her what's going on.
She did see everything that has just happened. This would be a good opportunity to tell her everything. I introduced Miss President and Yukiko to each other, and fill in the parts that I had left out of my previous explanation. I tell her about the personas. I tell her that we're actually in a world inside the television. I tell her that now scenery changes according to the hearts of the people who enter it. She looks doubtful while I'm talking, but considering that she's just seen our personas only moments ago, she doesn't immediately deny it. Still, it seems that she can't accept it at all either. She crosses her arms, lost in thought. On the other hand, it seems that Yukiko didn't know Yasugami hired a new student council president either. Yukiko apologizes for not having paid attention to the elections in April.
And that's it in a nutshell.
So, that's what you meant by falling into a TV.
Yeah, which makes me believe this school could be a part of your mind that's materialized.
This school came from me? That's a lot to swallow. I'm not surprised. Why is it different this time around, though? Usually the victim's shadow appears first.
I wonder who's the shadow. Who is the shadow, man? That's right. I had doubts about that too. There's a reason why it's saying the shadow. Boom, 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 do 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 do. There's a reason why it's dangerous for people who can't use the personas to enter this world. Besides the obvious reasons, such as not being able to escape and being unable to protect themselves from shadows, the person's shadow separates from them. Then, the shadows that split off are strongly attached to the original people they came from, and will try to harm them in order to become independent identities. I hadn't given it much thought, since Miss President seems so energetic, but it's still possible that this has happened to her as well. I put this together with the conversation I had with Teddy a moment ago, and I come to a conclusion.
The Teddy who's hosting this tournament. What if he's actually this girl's shadow?
Huh?
I noticed he got agitated when I called him an imposter.
Woo! Everyone got agitated when you called him an imposter, Narukami.
A fake Teddy would mean he's someone else
can't just
using
say
Teddy's
that.
form.
2023.
Nia, what would your shadow's personality traits be? Lustful. lonely, and lazy.
So a sad, horny person.
Yeah. I guess.
Okay, got it.
But like, you know, clearly I faced myself. I'm gonna kill myself.
I see. If this place reflects Miss President's heart, her shadow must be here. And right now, the strongest candidate is...
That's right. If we both saw an illusion, then at the very least, the enemy has the power to delude our senses and make us see and hear things that aren't here. In this game, I think Shadow Neo would also streams, but he smokes weed with a face cam and says the N-word a lot.
Yeah.
Now, I don't think, is that what you think of me? Fuck you.
What?
Shut, bro, the fucking midnight, the midnight Twitch channel.
The midnight stream, bro.
Oh my god.
I have to wonder though. So like we've all seen the shadows of good people, which makes their shadows bad, right? So how do shadows, like, does it just take like the bad parts of you and exemplify them?
Yes.
Okay,
It
so it's not just
exaggerates
like,
it.
the opposite. Yeah, okay. Oh no.
If it can do that, then I can easily
Let's
see that
hope
our
no
enemy
politics.
can use power to change its appearance. That means it could be impersonating Teddy and leading to this tournament. That still leaves the question as to why it would take on the appearance of someone it doesn't know. I've seen shadows in the past that took on bizarre appearances. Ooh, shoutouts to Kanji's, shoutouts to Teddy's, Rise's. Nachos was cool looking. Teddy's was funny. Not Teddy, Yosuke's was funny.
Yeah. Like big frog, right?
Chie's was kind of mid. Yukiko's was kind of lame, but classic. Lame but classic, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
This shadow has some kind of objective? When I come to my senses, I see the Miss President has turned pale and is staring down at the ground. All this talk of shadows and another world doesn't seem to be reaching her, but she seems troubled at the thought that she might be causing all this trouble. Kanji's shadow was crazy, Lamo! I'm about to tell her that the actions of her shadows aren't her fault. But Miss President rises to her
I'm
feet.
gonna check out the announcement room. That General Teddy's behind the whole shebang, right? And if he came from me, then I gotta own up to the responsibility. A student body president, I can't let this go.
I just won't let this slide.
Wait, you're being reckless. We'll take care of the shadow. You need to...
What? Get out of this TV world? And how am I supposed to do that? Go on. Show me the door.
Well...
Okay, she's got a point.
Damn. Her eyes are filled with fires of determination. Just as they had been when I first met her. Her sense of responsibility and her awareness of her duty to say that she will never back down.
Your little cousin's in the announcement room. And you're gonna go save her, right? I might not be as strong as the two of you. But I'm no slouch in a fight. Wouldn't it be better if we went together?
No. Don't you understand? This world is...
I know it's dangerous. But there's gotta be something only I can do to help. Hell, that aside, I can't leave after causing so much trouble. Making friends fight each other.
Shebang. I can't believe they gave a main character the sole personality trait of New Yorker. It's because if you couldn't guess, the localization team saw that Labras had a particularly country.
You mean Miss President?
Yeah, my bad. Who? Miss President.
Where's Labras? Yeah.
Mrs. President was given a different accent that's very like kind of southern, kind of informal and southern, and like, hey, you know.
I'm being about the boom.
Right, and that kind of translates to our northern New York accent. So
I'm being about the boom.
She's got a queen or a Boston. It's kind of a mix between Boston and Queens. Not Queens. You know what I mean.
Yeah. Your neck? Oh.
New Yorker.
Cat.
I'm going on ahead. You don't want to waste time arguing, yeah?
This president declares this in a voice that brooks no argument. Takes off running. Yikes. I wasn't expecting her to behave rashly like this. I remember how fast she can run. I'm gonna go after her once. I need to go. Fuck, I hate reading. If I'm gonna go after her, I need to go in at once. Or I'll lose her.
Please, you have to go after her.
I'm okay. Yukiko sees me hesitate and knows exactly what to say. He's right. There's so much we don't understand. But if there's no way the investigation team can let a victim run off to die, Yukiko ignores the fact that I'd be leaving here alone and tells me to follow a girl she's only just met. This is the exact opposite of the behavior she'd been displaying before the fight. Now that is the Yukiko Amagi I know. I'm ashamed that I even slightly let myself be confused by the way I had heard her speak before, and I answer. I'll come back for you, no matter what.
I believe in you.
Neo playing fighting game versus Neo reading fighting game. Oh. I'm a good reader, okay? It's just I'm tired, okay? I had a long day at school, okay? And I'm just kind of I'm sleepy joeing right now, all right? Yukiko nods to me, and I turn and begin to run fast as I can. I have to rely on the faint echoes of footsteps ahead to pursue Miss President through the school. I can't use my memories of the school in order to navigate, because the invisible walls are everywhere. The announcement room is upstairs. That obviously limits the paths that she can take. I'll catch up with her no matter what. Welcome back.
Hi, hallway.
I've been running after Miss President for a while, but I still can't catch sight of her. She's so fast, it's almost supernatural. I even begin to think that her path may not be hindered by the invisible walls. Wait a second. Now that I think about it, she's not a participant of the B1 Grand Prix. She didn't appear in the introduction video. And even though she'd been there when I faced off with Yukiko, she wasn't affected by the rules. Could she be able to walk through these walls? If so, then catching up to her would be quite difficult. Just as I'm thinking this, suddenly a blue door appears in my path. Oh my god! This is the entrance to the Velvet Room. I don't have time to deal with this, so I think. While I consider the timing of its appearance, I can't help but feel that there must be a reason for it. I make up my mind and reach for the door. As I walk through the door, I feel a slight sense of lightheadedness and close my eyes for flexibility.
Margaret freaking loves calling you in here.
When I open my eyes, I'm seated in my usual position, and Margaret is smiling quietly at me, as if nothing is different. When she sees that I've noticed her, she speaks as if aware of my impatience.
You seem flustered, but time has no meaning here.
Narukami stay convoluted as hell. This motherfucker just monologue that he has kept note of where he is because school does not have the same layout as he intended. Does he do this for everyone he goes?
What?
No. One of my complaints about this game is that the dialogue is a lot longer than it has to be.
They love using 100 words when 98 will work.
Uh-huh. Margaret politely points this out, knowing that I'm in a hurry. Time is meaningless, huh? I thought if I had figured out a few things about this room, it seems that there's still more for me to learn about it.
Yeah, Neo.
If time doesn't
very
pass,
much meaningless in this room. We know that full well.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
All right, Bongo, read.
If time doesn't pass while I'm in this room, then I should concentrate on what she's about to tell me. Once again, as if reading my thoughts, Margaret smiles.
It seems you've emerged victorious and have come away with a piece of the truth.
The truth!
What?
Though you are in a garden of deceit, you have the vision to go forward. Very impressive.
Is that student council president's shadow really the cause of all this then?
Who can say? All I know is that you are getting ever closer to the truth.
The truth!
Let's go! I love the truth. I'm a truther. I love truth.
Me when I'm not lying.
Margaret's golden eyes are fixed on mine.
If that girl's shadow is the cause of this misfortune, she will face her trial. But it's separate from your fate. You have your own trial to overcome. Keep that to heart.
Velvet Room is where viewer counts go to die. Truington.
My own trial.
Yeah.
I don't mean to, but I repeat what Margaret just
Everyone
said.
sees various things in you that draw them to you. Salvation, hope. I myself find fascination in watching over you.
Dude, come on.
Fate may not be the author of your trials, but you are destined to be tested.
You know, Paper
Margaret-
would assemble a team of all zoners in Marvel.
Margaret smiles, but she just not towards me. Oh god. Let me out of the horny room. Another slight feeling of lightheadedness passes, and I return to the otherworldly school. The blue door is nowhere to be found, as if it had never been there to begin with. I look up. I still don't understand what my own trial is supposed to be, but for some
Beating
reason,
your
my
friends
mind hasn't cleared up a
senseless.
bit. My mind has cleared up a bit. Place a bookmark, plus a bookmark. Place a bookmark, 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 and a bookmark, and a... In any case, I need to keep chasing after Miss President. And now I immediately see a recognizable figure with her long ponytail. I found her!
Wait! It's too dangerous to go alone.
Take this!
Take this!
Miss President turns around in response to my voice. She's smiling. I wasn't expecting that at
Color
all.
me impressed that you managed to catch up to me so quick.
This calmness. Had she expected that I would follow her? I'm beginning to feel like she's toying with me. But if I understand now. Nothing I can say to her will change her mind. There's no helping
Promise
it.
me that you won't leave my side. And you can't do anything rash. If you can't agree to those terms, I'll have to force you into protective custody. This is a matter of life and death for you.
Not the government,
Sure thing.
bro.
Then let's get to that announcement room together.
I thought I'd be able to keep her in check by saying that her life was in danger, but she didn't seem to take any notice. She just shrugged and accepted my proposal. It's quite hard to deal with. I'm not sure if she knows how I'm feeling, but she
Hey.
speaks up.
Mind if I ask you something?
What is it?
There's a moment of silence. This is I'm about to ask her to go on. Miss President
It's
continues.
tough, being forced to fight your friends, huh? Sorry. You don't gotta answer.
She must still be thinking about my fight with Yukiko. True. I'm slightly hesitant to talk about any of this, but it's a question that must be answered. That's how it feels to me.
You're right. If I could avoid it, I would, but I believe in my friends.
You mean your friends won't hate you after the fight? Or you think they'll understand that you don't really want to fight?
I don't know. Both, maybe. I mean, there's no way we'd fight
Definitely
each other
both.
without some kind of reason.
Does she believe that answer? I study Miss President's face. When she opens her mouth, she has an unexpectedly gloomy look in her
What
eyes.
if you had to kill each other?
Oh my god. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Hold on, man.
Whoa. 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 Damn. Kill each other. I surely hadn't anticipated that question. I'm caught off guard by how I hadn't even considered it. It's true. There's no guarantee that this General Teddy won't suddenly decide to make us fight to the death on a whim.
Sorry,
He comes from Queens, I
that was
expected.
probably over the line.
I wouldn't let it happen.
Even if I was forced into such a situation, I would never follow that order. That's all I can say right now. But after hearing my answer, Miss President casts her eyes down again. After seeing that behavior, how do I put this? Felt a sense of incongruity. Why could that be? Something doesn't feel like her. Could Miss President be carrying something imaginable burden that she has yet to confide in us? Is it so heavy that she would ask that question of me? Speaking of which, General Teddy does turn out to be your shadow. What does that even mean about whatever us thought she truly has? I hate talking. Next time we shoot, it's gonna be like, oh boy, I can't wait to read, and then it's just gonna be back to, you know what I mean?
You want to like swap every now and then?
No. I'm Narukami. I have to be Narukami. I'm him. I'm
Don't
him.
complain.
I'm him.
Don't complain then.
Okay. A slight sense of fear chills my spine. My thoughts race in my head while we talk down the hallway. Doing.
What are you doing?
Yeah. Thought I broke my nose for a moment. Oh my Nenor.
Oh my Nenor.
Oh my Nenor. That visible wall again. Even though I should have expected them, I relaxed my guard and walked right into one. I hold my nose and wave away Miss President, who looks concerned.
There's an invisible wall. I don't think I can go through here.
An invisible wall? Oh, that must have been why you broke out of the mime act every now and then. Well, if I can pass through, it must only be blocking the tournament fighters. This world sure is out there.
You're right.
Miss President walks right into the place I'd bumped to. So, that must be the case. As I'd imagined, Miss President is unaffected by these walls. Is it because she's not one of the fighters in the Grand Prix? Of course. If General Teddy really is her shadow, maybe the normal rules don't apply to her. Oh, stairs. I love stairs, dude. The entrance of the school building is ahead of us. But perhaps worst of all is that the wall I just walked into blocking me from reaching there. I'll just have to find some other way. No, there are walls there too. And the same can't be said for the direction towards the entrance. A thought crosses my mind as I check back the way we'd come. It's as I thought. Another invisible wall is formed where I just passed, and I can't go back? This is toxic. Oh. With walls in every direction, there's nowhere I can go. I'm trapped. I'm trapped in it. I can't go anywhere. This only means one thing.
Be careful. This probably means...
The moment I call out to Miss President, General Teddy appears on the monitor in the entryway. It means my third round of the P1 Grand Prix is about to begin. So...
Is your snout okay, Sensei?
An invisible wall? Like a video game? Perhaps some sort of Persona 4 Arena Ultimax? Narukami makes a funny face at the camera.
Awesome.
You're still using that form? It's getting old. Why don't you just show your true self?
Your true self.
Oh, you got
the truth.
I don't have any idea what you're talking about.
Shut up, Teddy.
I'll reveal your true form.
The truth.
Wrong guy. Wrong guy.
I will down CD your ass.
I was intentionally trying to rile him up, but he wasn't falling for it. It looks like I'm not going to get him to reveal anything that way. I quickly changed tactics.
Okay. So who's my next opponent?
Ooh,
now you're getting into the spirit of things. Let me guess. You're starting to enjoy beating up your friends?
I would never.
Okay, with the next challenger, come on down.
All right, is it Kanji?
I know who it is.
I don't.
You smell any ribeye?
What?
The general doesn't pick up on my intention and loudly yells out what appears to be his pre-battle catchphrase. Smoke pours out. And who would appear from the smoke? But the person I was... Wait, Wyman, do you happen to be smelling like some sort of like grill? Some sort of like steak?
What?
4 of us into the TV together. I've already thought about Yosuke and Yukiko.
Chie.
That's what I thought. You're the last of us, after all.
The last of us?
Yeah, I had a feeling you'd be next, too.
Chie laughs along with me. For the moment, there doesn't seem to be anything wrong with her words and actions, but I can't let my guard down around it. After all, I felt the same way when I encountered Yukiko too. But as they say, the third time's a charm. I have to see if Chie's in her right mind. I decide that the best way to do that is to be calm and start a conversation with her.
Chie, you know what they're doing, right?
Before I can begin to explain, Chie cuts me off.
Yeah, I know. The stuff we say gets twisted around so we end up fighting each other, right? Don't worry.
Yep.
You're the son of a bitch who left us as soon as the last case ended, but you're still our good friend. I mean, you have it easy. You're just fighting your friends. I had to keep killing over and over, all because of you humans!
Hey, wait. Hey. Chie, dog.
Chie.
That is very... That's not even like that's not even like a part of the game where you like... Damn, she just want to brawl and shit. Oh, hey, Lobo.
Ada.
Oh. Never mind.
Hated God.
Now this is obvious. She's clearly not herself. It's so blatant. Oh. Those are some mic noises for sure. Oh. That's over. Okay. It's so blatant. The words don't offend me at all. Moreover, it's not just out of character. But Jay would never say anything like that.
It's getting
And
snuff.
you humans? That's as good as confessing because you're not human. Over at Carnivore, was it? This president is watching us from nearby. And she looked more dumbfounded than worried. Still. But Jay said at the end caught my attention. I had to keep killing over and over.
More stuff about killing, huh? Miss President was talking about it earlier, too. This must be.
It hurts. It hurts.
Get out of my hand! Get out of my hand!
I'll give you a taste of the pain they put me through!
She's not even trying to sound like Chia anymore. I can't even begin to understand what she's talking about. But, if a shadow is intentionally making people say these things, what does this mean by Miss President? Each other? Oh, because of humans? I've got a secret past because the new student council president of Yasogami High be Harbor. No, now's not the time for this. I'll have to look into this after we cleared up all the confusion between us.
Let's do this, Chia.
I ignore her words and draw my sword. Immediately, Rise's voice echoes through the area, as if she was waiting for that. I was waiting for this!
Well, round 3 of the P1 Grand Prix already. Word on the street is that the Carnivore may have a slight advantage. Will you, Senpai, all talk and no skill, manage to eke out a win this time?
I thought that was the typo. Nope.
Let's get this show on the road. Ready?
Time to go. All out and shit. Yep, every 3 chapters is a fight. Damn.
I'm gonna kick your ass!
You rock up. I'm coming after you.
Final.
He's not. He's not. Go.
Just do it, yeah.
What?
Damn it. Alright, whatever.
Let's end
Fuck
this.
you.
1,000 die while 1,000,000 are born.
All serious and shit until it breaks out in this silly whimsical ass theme. The whimsical ass theme, dude.
That's a whimsical theme, bro.
Oh man, I love streaming, dude. This is so fucking fun and shit. This is so, dude, I feel so in my element right now. You have no idea. Hey guys, guess who's making a guest appearance? Neo ass. Let's go.
Yo.
Look at him go.
Did you put him on the stream? I'm not watching.
Yeah, I put him on the stream a couple times. He's not there anymore. Jamie. Oh, hi Jamie. All right. Let's get this shit. Let's get this shit. It's a bookmark. Hell yeah. Why am I fucking that?
That's freaking good.
I've won. I lower my sword and begin slowly my breathing. I don't believe I've injured Chie too badly. Considering this was my 3rd time having to do this, I feel like I'm getting pretty good at not having to seriously wound people in a fight.
Wipe that smug look off your face. This isn't fun at all.
General Teddy has seen that the fight's ended without any injuries and spits out his words to the monitor. The image on the monitor disappears without anything further. Let him say whatever he wants. I fought all the friends I came into the TV with, and none of them are hurt. All that's left is to head to the announcement room and make sure Nanako is safe, and then we'll be able to go home. I walk over to Chie and help her up off the ground. She's come back to her senses. She seems a little sheepish. Man.
Hey, that's mean.
Man, you were no challenge at all.
Man, you are strong though. I'm kind of shocked at how much of a difference there is between us.
Yeah, it was a bit shocking.
Look who's talking. I've never been kicked around so badly in my life. I wait for Chie to reach her feet and tell her everything that's happened up to this point.
So the others are safe too? What a relief. I was pretty worried.
Chie is so relieved that she sits down on the floor once more. I can't help but smile at that reaction. She really does care for her friends. Yeah, these are the people I believe in. Seeing us exchange smiles like nothing was wrong. This president sounds perplexed when she speaks up.
You guys really are tight, aren't you? Makes me jealous. Well, we did spend a whole lot of time together last year because of that case. Sure, I was surprised to hear such weird stuff coming from him, but I know he'd never say any of that to me. Wait a sec. Who are you?
Who?
Who?
Oh, I forgot about that. I quickly introduce Miss President and tell Chie that she may be a victim of this case. But Chie looks again at Miss President suspicious.
Huh? The student council president? You mean ours? That doesn't seem right. I remember the new president being a guy.
What are you saying? I'm the student council president. Who else would I be?
I'm pretty sure, though. Maybe if you told me your name, I'd remember.
My name...
Miss President stops moving. What's going on? She can't tell us her name? That's not a strange question, is it? For some reason, Miss President seems unable to answer. I sense some kind of incoherent melancholy from her. Chie and I share a tense glance.
My name's...
What's wrong?
My memories... No, I don't want to fight anymore.
Oh no.
Why do we have to kill one another?
Oh no. Kill one another. I gasp when I hear the words fall from her mouth. Miss Labrador, isn't it? Oh boy. I don't know what's crossing her mind right now, but she's definitely not acting normally. I glance at Chie, then try to approach Miss President in the hopes of calming her down. Oh.
Oh.
Without warning, Miss President begins flailing her arms as if trying to ward off demons that only she can see. Chie reaches out and touches her in concern. Miss President's arm catches Chie and easily knocks her aside.
Chie!
What power! I barely manage to catch Chie before she slams into the concrete wall. Still, the sudden breakdown. What in the world's happened to Miss President? Once I've helped Chie back to her feet, we carefully approach her on both sides. This will be a little rough, but it can't be helped. We can't ask her for anything while she's like this. But at the moment...
What?
No way!
Oh no. Before I know it, Miss President is flying through the air. She was jumping. For a moment, I can't comprehend what I was seeing. This is no ordinary leap. She was at a standstill, but now her entire body is suddenly up higher than my head. She's got fucking hops.
She's a
President. Her jumping ability is unbelievable. She and I look up in astonishment as Miss President kicks off the ceiling to change directions and lands at a full run.
Wow. Who is that girl? Did I say something to offend her? She did mention something about her memories.
Come to think of it, her memories did seem a little muddled. Maybe she was on the verge of getting them back.
What kind of memory would make her go nuts and run away like that?
I can't answer Chie at all. What if you had to kill each other? I hear Miss President's sad voice in my head. Chie apparently wasn't expecting me to answer her as she continues.
I'll wait here. Make sure you rescue her, okay?
Okay. Her voice is strong and confident to drive the point home. She pokes my chest with her fingers as if ordering me. Even though she might be in danger herself, she's still worrying about others. All my friends are like that. That makes me really happy right now.
I love my friend.
I love Inaba. All of my friends are insiders. I asked Chie if she'll be alright on her own. He fires back. Let me worry about that. Nod to her and begin running after Miss President once more. I'll save her no matter what.
I hate the Shadow World, but all my friends are inside of it. hallway location.
Even though I was running as fast as I could, the invisible walls keep preventing me from making such headway. I attempted to strike at the walls with my persona, but nothing happened.
So many invisible walls, one after another. Miss President can pass through them. I don't know if I can keep up the pursuit.
The announcement room is still my destination. There's no way to know where Miss President is headed as well. But if there's a shadow waiting for me there, I need to get there anyway. Teddy and Rise should be in the announcement room. And if Nanako is being held captive, that's what should be as well. I have to keep running, but yet another wall blocks the hallway. At first, I think this is a dead end. I realize that I can cut through a classroom and come out the other side of the wall. It's forcing me to enter a room rather than letting me go straight. This probably means I brace myself and put my hand on the door. Open the door. I fucking love that video, dude. Open the door. Open the door.
Is it battle time? I think it's fighting time.
Senpai, can you hear me? Please answer me.
Hey, little baby girl.
That voice.
Open the door.
Is that you, Rise? The real one?
Rise, real. Muito real. Her voice wasn't coming from the PA system. I'm actually hearing it in my head. This has got to be the work of Rise's persona.
Thank goodness. I've been all alone since that weird fake Teddy captured me. And then you were all fighting each other.
I can hear the relief in her voice. She sounds so different from the insensitive and rude voice that had been coming from the PA system. This is indeed the Rise I know.
Where are you now, Rise? Can you locate where I am?
I'm sorry, I don't think there's time. I'm stuck in the announcement room. Please, Senpai, you have to hurry. If you don't, he'll...
Rise! What's wrong, Rise?
There's no answer. The communication has been cut off. Something happened in the announcement room? My heart begins racing. The enemy made us fight each other as if participants in this tournament, but they captured Rise as well. It's clear to me that they must have been worried about her using her persona's powers to tell us the truth. But that's not important right now. If she was just captured and prevented from contacting us, then the enemy must think of Rise as being less valuable than those who had to fight. It sounded okay, but who knows what might happen to her now. I have to hurry.
Pardon me for interrupting while you are lost in thought.
Another girl voice? Women?
This whole game is just Narukami pissed running around on a rampage in the school because none of his friends know how to block. You're not ready for what's about to happen, I don't think.
I don't think I am. Oh.
My hand brushes my shoulder. In surprise, I jump away and draw my sword. I can't believe that I let myself get so lost and thought that I didn't notice in someone until they touched me. This is the second time I've let myself get so distracted. This is gonna be our first holy shit moment. Are you ready? I was just a kid last year. I can't pay attention to the entire world on my own. I need to brace myself.
Oh, woman!
Holy shit! Stay with me now. Holy shit! I guess we have Lapras at home. We have Lapras at home. I look up and see another unfamiliar face. A girl with blonde hair and striking blue eyes. Wait, a girl? A woman? A femoid? Her voice and face and voice seem human-like, but the rest of her, there's metal everywhere, all over her body. For a moment, I wonder if this is just an elaborate costume, but I can see the interior framework of her body where her joints connect.
I didn't mean to startle you.
You're,
It's nice to meet you. My name is Aegis. And no, I am not human. You are the one from the introduction video, listed as the Sister Complex Kingpin of Steel, Narukami-san, correct?
The question catches me off guard. I wasn't expecting a complete stranger to call me that. And did you say she wasn't human? Well, when Yosuke called me by that stupid title, I knew it was a joke. But when a stranger says it, it sounds like they truly believe it. This is a pain.
Nanako is important to me, but calling it a complex is stretching things.
No, wait a second. I was trying to play it off, but then I ended up burning up Nanako's name anyway. calm down. I need to take this conversation away from the subject. I clear my throat and try to start over.
Aiga-san, was it? Why are you here?
Our primary objective is the destruction of shadows, but we have come to this world on a different mission.
The destruction of shadows?
Uh-huh.
We
You fight shadows. But how she can
does that mean?
Yes, I have a persona as well. Though my body is a machine, personas are the strength of the heart after all.
Just as I thought. I'm surprised to find another persona user outside my group of friends. And a robot on top of that.
That's awesome.
I can't come to grips with all this. From the way we were talking, she just seems like a normal person, only in an interesting suit. True. I've seen stories in the news about robots looking uncannily like real humans, but isn't something like this far beyond those? Still, I can't help but believe the evidence in my own eyes. I mean, I've been hopping in and out of TVs for the past year. Who am I to say what's strange or not? Perhaps the technology behind her creation has supernatural roots of its own. I find myself growing more and more interested in how she came to be here, but I have to put that aside for now. There's something I need to find out from her first. This P1 Grand Prix. It's so similar to the events of last year, but to think of that would have involved someone like her. I don't have a clear picture of everything, but that's for sure. Man, I'm so fucked. I calm myself and ask her what I feel would tell me what she's doing in this world. Why do they have to write it like that?
And what is this mission of yours?
She opens her mouth to respond. Just then. Are you serious? Monitor class goes on. It's at that moment that I suddenly remember. It's likely that I'm going to have to fight here. I forgot instantly when I entered the room.
Aha! So that's where you got to, Sensei. I've been looking all over for you.
TV murder detective with a stand and he thinks robot existing is crazy. Okay. That's kind of cool. TV murder detective with a stand and he thinks robot existing is crazy.
Alright.
Oh no.
No longer laid out on my bed.
Okay, cool. It's a bit harder to hear you.
Probably because my mic moved.
There you go, cool. Okay. Well,
Who's the honey? Were you in the middle of trying to score with her?
why are you trying to fuck the robot?
As if you didn't know. You're the one who lured us both here.
Oh my, did you figure it out? I didn't have a choice after those guys decided on their own to horn in on the fun. You're a bright boy, Sensei. You know what's coming next, don't you?
The general on the monitor gives me a twisted smile. Could Aiga-san's mission be something that would cause him trouble? I can't figure out what his motives are, but he's using us to crush each other. In other words, she's the next challenger who can set against me. Aiga-san seems to understand this as well, and is staring at the monitor with a quiet animosity.
Sorry about this. Do you know the rule of this tournament?
Only the victor of each match may move on. Yes?
I have nothing against you, but I'm in a hurry for my own reasons.
Neither of us, in other words, can back down. Then there should be no hard feelings.
Aiga-san is professionally straightforward about this. She immediately takes a fighting stance. A bit of thought comes to me. It's tough being forced to fight my friends, but having to hurt someone that I don't even know is just as bad. Another thought comes to the heels of that one. Do not the robot. I don't know this girl. Perhaps her appearance here means that there's urgent problems an ordinary saint like me can't even fathom. What gives me the right to stop her on her mission? Shouldn't I know what's at stake before I take that from her? Thankfully, it seems that she hasn't gone mad like all my other friends. Perhaps this enemy doesn't care about clouding the minds of people who doesn't know each other. If we're still capable of understanding each other, then we should talk this over before we do anything.
That will not do. We will speak more of this after one of us wins.
Okay.
Okay, chat room. Does
Aiga-san says this so quickly as she's reading my mind. For a moment, I'm struck by how she could have known what I was thinking. I realized this is right. What good would it do if her thing talk things over? True. The loser cannot leave this room, but until we have a battle, neither one of us is going anywhere. It doesn't really matter which one is understanding or not. But until we have our fight, none of our goals are going to be accomplished. If that's the case, then it's better if we don't hear each other have problems before we fight. That's why Aiga-san hasn't told me anything. It must be her version of kindness. Damn, Loris at home is out for blood. I silently ready my sword. Aiga-san appears to smile slightly when I do. Right. But I'm not going to keep up on what I'm fighting for either. I need Nanako and my friends to be safe. I have to make sure that Miss President is okay. I will use everything I can to protect them. To thank her for her consideration and make it a point to announce that I'm ready to start the fight.
And here goes. There's no need to hold back.
Indeed. Let us do battle.
Bull. Hey. That was only 2. You did like a velvet skip. That was crazy.
The velvet skip.
Alright. We gotta fight the robot.
I'm summoning you. Fire Athena. Okay, here I go. Fire. No. Shot. No. Anti-heavy damage. No. Severe damage. No. Emergency. Severe impact. Launching attack. I miscalculated. Down. Please charging. Now. Ornimo. Aerial mode. Evasive move. Airstrike. Red dash.
Nice try.
Severe impact.
Here we go.
Gyro failure. Gyro failure. Gyro. No. No. Blood damage.
I fucking fucked up.
Severe impact.
Cross slash. I completely forgot what the input was in the middle of doing the input. Like, I had it all planned out until I did it. It was stupid. I'm glad I get my crumb of gameplay back to read.
Wowza! Now that's the sensei I know! That hunk of junk was no match for you! Serves you right! Keep suffering!
What the fuck?
Friend against friend, beating the heck out of each other!
A machine with the power of a persona. She was made to fight shadows, but I had no idea what she was capable of. Gyro failure! Gyro failure! Gyro failure! Also, nice spelling of failure. You foul luar.
You foul you are.
You foul Faliure. Nice job. I feel like my mind's been trained even more than my body. It angers me to see that the general is watching us over us with an impression of joy, as if he were some performance for his amusement. Bro, streamers, bro. I look up and glare at the monitor.
I don't know why you're making us fight, but it's pointless. We aren't fighting because we hate each other. The reason we can fight is because we respect and trust each other.
A low growl. That's the only sound I hear. The real Teddy's never made such a hateful sound. It's actually rather scary.
Stupid! You're such a dumbass! What's with you?
Oh!
The image on the monitor distorts along with the outbursts. The general is having trouble remembering to act as someone else, and his face bulges and ripples disturbingly as his hate pours through the screen. Any pretense of copying the adorable stupidity of the real Teddy is gone now. This game is like a book, but every 15 pages your little brother picks a fight with you and you gotta knock his ass off.
Are they wrong?
That's so real. I noticed that the voice spitting out these hateful words is not Teddy's either.
Trust? So what if you don't hate each other? You're not like me. I was forced to fight against my will. I destroyed them with my own hands. You should all have to go through the hell I suffered. See how it feels to destroy everyone you call a friend. If I knew this was gonna happen, I would have made the rules so you had to kill your opponent to move on.
The general on the monitor continues to rage.
What are you talking about? Why did you set this tournament up?
The moment I say that, I feel that all the dots have become connected. When Ms. President had asked us out of the blue if we were going to be forced to kill each other, that ominous wondering of killing one another, were these both something that had come directly from her past? Maybe she had been forced to fight against people and she didn't want to fight. Had she been forced to destroy something that was precious to her? There's no way to know for sure, but it's possible. Considering this, it explains why her shadow would have created a tournament like this. That is, she wanted us to feel what she went through. It might not be entirely correct, but I feel like I'm close to the truth. The truth, baby, let's go! Should I just ask General Teddy about my suspicions? But as I'm considering raising my voice...
Pardon my eccentric entrance.
Wyman, you are going to come back to the screen right now. Wyman, you are going to talk to me in this VC out loud right now. You have to be here right now, dude. You have to see this. I will wait. I will wait. Pause, champ. Pause, champ. I will wait.
Alright, sorry about that, I'm back.
Okay, thank fuck you're back, dude, because, like... Are you ready?
Yeah.
You're not ready for this shit, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit. Okay, let me get the OBS back up. Alright. What? Someone comes crashing through the ceiling. Aegis was a crazy reveal, by the way. I just want to say that.
Alright.
Mm-hmm. What in the world? I rush over to Aegis to protect her from falling debris.
What are you doing here? What are you doing here?
Hi, Liz. Hi, Liz.
Hi there.
Hi there. Hi there. When I look up, I see a young woman emerge from the cloud of dust. While not as strange as Aegis, she seems a little uncommon as well. But even beside that, why did she have to come through the ceiling? This room has doors. It makes no sense at all. I was about to get the heart of the matter, General Teddy, but the monitor in this room has been destroyed, along with the ceiling. Though he seems oblivious to my confusion, the girl cocks her head and apologizes again.
Oh, please excuse me. I didn't have the faintest idea that someone would be here.
Faintest?
Feigned? Fiend? Something along those lines at any rate.
Oh god. This is Elizabeth, the Velvet Room attendant from Persona 3. In Persona 3 Portable, you can choose to have a male Velvet Room attendant. There's Elizabeth's counterpart named Theodore. And so, they're siblings, canonically, and, yeah. So when do you end up fighting a Persona 2 guy? The hell is she talking about?
What do you want about?
Who is this person? Wait a second. The blue. I thought it said that blue shit she wearing.
That blue shit.
Why is the dude not here? Game ruined. Replicate liking men? On camera? On stream?
Real?
4K? That blue suit she's wearing. It looks familiar. And with that silver hair and golden eyes. Could it be?
Are you from the Velvet Room?
My, is this what's known as being hit on?
Oh, God.
Forbidden ritual where one human approaches another based solely on appearance and bets on the inner self being equally attractive.
What? No, I'm not hitting on you. You just remind me of someone I know.
Oh, dude, you made it worse. Okay, so that actually sounded like I was really hitting on. No, I need to stop thinking about that. She sounds like Pops. Leave her alone. In any case, I need to ask her.
Do you happen to know anyone by the name of Margaret?
Margaret?
Marguerite.
When she repeats the name, her face seems surprisingly useful. I've been taken aback by her bizarre speech and actions. But could this girl be younger than me? Her profile simultaneously evokes the image of a pondering philosopher and an innocent girl. I can't figure out exactly how to speak to her. Could I be more polite? I guess that doesn't matter too much. Anyway, worrying about the necessities isn't the most important thing right now.
Oh, actually, we should introduce ourselves first. I'm Yu Narukami.
Ah, that had slipped my mind also. My name is Elizabeth. Dear me, to hear that name fraught with memories in such a mundane, remote place.
She thinks of the world as a mundane place? That's confusing. Yeah, so any of them may be on the countryside, but I don't think it is as bad as people say it is. The girl Elizabeth suddenly bows elegantly.
Margaret is indeed my sister's name. Can I take that to mean that you are another guest of that room?
I see. So she's Margaret's sister. That would explain what she reminds me of.
Elizabeth-san, huh? Well, I guess that's the case. It's true that there was a time when I visited that room.
Igor, Margaret, and now Elizabeth. It seems there are more people who call that place home than I thought. I think I'm glad I met Margaret that year instead of this girl.
Why is a resident of the Velvet Room here? Did Margaret send you with a message or something?
I am currently utterly neglecting my duties.
That is so cheerful. That is hard.
That is so Reelington. I am neglecting my responsibilities. Yippee! Yippee! Yippee!
Is that so?
That doesn't really tell me much, and I have no response anyway. So what possessed her to come blasting into the ceiling and using that door? I decided not to bother asking her that. I met so many different people over the last year. I'm trying to have a conversation with this girl, so trying to ride a wild horse. She's just going to ignore the direction and just steer us towards it, just veer off wherever, do whatever she wants. That's Liz. Best to just hold on and go along for the ride then. Maybe if I pay attention, she'll tell me something worth my time. Even if I try to ask her any questions, she'll likely just be confused anyway. Just as I hit on that thought, the girl seems to have noticed my hesitation and starts talking about herself. Her eyes are lit up with sincere passion. She's really a hard one to read.
I have a certain desire. It may take a very long time for it to be realized. In order for my wish to be granted, I require a power much greater than what I have. The power of the wild card that changes bonds into strength. I have a feeling that the key lies there.
I know a little about the wild card, but...
I feel that the first glue to granting my wish lies within that power.
Glue?
Flu? Influenza.
Oh, God.
Something along those lines at any rate.
People like Liz. She's having trouble coming up with the right words, but I can hear the sincerity in her speech. Probably. In other words, I think she means that the power of wildcard is related to her desire and came here. I don't think it's worth to ask how she knew I had that power, or where she found out about it. Just as I'm struggling to follow the meandering path of a conversation, she brings up an outrageous suggestion.
Might I suggest that you and I fight?
Why?
Someone please tell me how she reached that conclusion. It's a good idea. I don't think I have a chance of talking her out of it, though. But, of course, I have to try. So I say...
Oh, how excited this is making me. My expectations are ascending skyward at Mach speed. To be direct, I'd like for you to show me the potential slumbering within you.
Let me make sure of something, just in case. You understand what I'm saying, right? There's no illusions at work?
Such parlor tricks can get stuffed.
Elizabeth fans DNI.
I see. So you're actually in your right mind here. That's kind of impressive.
Well, maybe she understood what I meant when I mentioned the illusions. If that's so, then she must have some idea what's going on around here. And even though she might understand it, she still wants to fight me. I wonder, though, if she's unrelated to General Teddy's plan and invited herself into the tournament. Do the usual rules apply? As I think about this, Elizabeth-san taps her foot on the ground and takes a fighting posture. She really does want to fight. The huge leather-bound book in her hands opens as if by itself. The torrent of power pours open from the book with a blue light. I can't believe that the strange girl has such an unimaginable power. He seems to go aloof. No, it may be more correct to call it an air of imminent violence.
Alright, I won't be able to hold back.
To be honest, I was really only saying in the hopes of bluffing her. I have absolutely no room to hold back in this fight. I hurriedly cast off my fear and focus on this upcoming battle. There's no room for doubt. I need to hit her with my full strength from the start. Even if I were to fight her with the intent of killing her. I'd be lucky not to end up dead myself. At least, that's how I feel. Elizabeth-san calmly begins the battle.
Let us do this. Your fate is in the cards.
So let's do what the man says. That is a back-to-back, dude. That is we are fighting. We are Fightington City. Wyman, while I'm fighting, can you be a doll? What's my next stream for week 1?
Let's change things up. Would you mind waiting for a moment? Here's some fire.
Alright, Perfect. So there's no navigator, right?
Will be your announcer.
Not right now.
Let's see. We've got Wednesday, Guilty Gear, Strahd.
Cool, thank you. What's the rest for this week?
On Friday we got Discovery.
I see.
Sunday, Metal Gear Solid 5 to Phantom Pain. And then week B you got P4A, which should get replaced with Marvel, I think. Or what if you just made it like either or? And then you got Half-Life on Friday, week B, and then you got Friend Law on week B Saturday. Oh,
there you go.
I love the Friend Law.
I'm fucking dead.
Uh-oh. Well,
Canon. How long has the Velvet Room existed? And Igor has not thought once to tell these motherfuckers how to block. Oh, that's very
hold. Now this is an important lesson from me to you. Hold back, dumbass.
What am I? You know what?
Let's end this.
Let's go! Oh hell no, shoot one, I'm changing sides.
And then of course you have to use a knock.
Elizabeth, sweet. That's easy as shit, dude.
Sweet.
IK for the win. Yeah. That was raw as hell. We're very close to the end. Oh shit! Art!
Paper and chat.
I love art.
I think paper and chat would be so toxic.
Uh-huh. Look at this art, dude.
Holy art.
Hold on, how do I...
Is this because you lost?
No, I caved.
Awesome. Yeah, but you did lose that first time.
Shut up. Elizabeth-san gets up back up elegantly as if nothing had just happened. Suddenly I feel an intensity build up in the air. Don't tell me that she hadn't been taking this seriously up until now. And the next moment, I'm swallowed into a torrent of power like a leaf being blown into the air, without the slightest understanding of what's happening. My vision blurs as I'm spun about, and before I can tell from up from down, my floor jumps towards me and slams to the ground. Am I going to lose? As my consciousness fades, I see faces of my friends in Aigasan. Although it's how I fought up until now. It's like that story you see your life flash before your eyes just before you die. Am I dying? Can I really accept that?
No, the truth.
I'll fight as much as I have to in order to save my friends. I'll have to keep fighting. I've come so far. I can't lose heart now. I've desperately forced my legs to move and managed to stand up again. Elizabeth-san shuts her book with an air of finality.
I see. I am quite content with this outcome. It seems you possess true
Did you really
strength.
just win in game and lose in the cutscene?
Yes.
Gotta love
But it's okay because I had the power of my friends.
Yippee!
The unyielding torrent of power suddenly ceases without warning. Is it over? Even as I come to understand that, I continue to stand stock still and not able to move.
I believed you were at the limits of your stamina after the battle against Igus earlier. In actuality, your heart almost gave in during your struggle with me. But each time you faltered, the many hearts supporting you gave you strength, helping you to rise again.
She cuts herself off and nods to herself, as if to confirm some
This
suspicion.
was truly an intriguing battle. I believe our encounter has borne much flute.
Flute?
Flew? Chimneys. In any case, I am
What?
quite pleased.
Flew? Chimneys. The bird flew. Yeah, they didn't do that. I feel like Elizabeth would do that.
The bird flew?
From the
Yeah, they
spring-
tend to do that. Influenza.
Influenza.
Even after a battle, she acts like that. I feel like a fool for believing that she really would have killed me, even if it felt quite real at the time. I can't believe any of this. My legs give out under me and I sink to the ground. Maybe she understands how I feel. Elizabeth-san looks straight into my
May
eyes.
I ask you something? To continue fighting in order to prevent an undesirable future. It is a path of endless hardship. Would you still choose to walk it?
Margaret had said something similar just before this tournament had begun. How I had overcome the ordeal concerning last year's case and opened the door. Oh my señor.
Open the door.
Oh my señor. Oh my señor.
Open the door.
Oh my señor.
Open the door.
Margaret and Elizabeth saw the word came together in my mind.
Yeah. Working for a better tomorrow isn't just a one-time thing. The tomorrows keep coming.
And they don't stop coming, 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 and opening the doors necessary for the extremely truly important. What's more important is making sure that we follow the path that's over beyond the door. Only with you, the path in mind doesn't matter whether you've opened the door or not, when you or not. That's how
I
I
would
feel.
keep fighting for the future we want.
Elizabeth-san smiles. It seems her former dweller of the Velvet Room was pleased with my answer. She must have chosen a path of her own at some point, and is doing everything in her power to see it through. Maybe I'm jumping to conclusions, but I feel as if I'm able to understand her life a little better now.
Well then, it's time for me to bid you adieu. By your leave, I, Elizabeth, am out of here.
With this, Elizabeth briskly walks out of the room. She caused me some trouble, but I've also learned something about myself as well. I think I'll call it a draw. As I wave goodbye to Elizabeth, I hear Aiga-san getting to her feet beside me. Hi, Aigas.
Are you alright? You shouldn't force yourself to move.
I was concerned at first, but Aiga-san, to some degree, seemed very hurt, or damaged, or whatever you would say. She was likely just knocked out. I had an absolute no chance of winning if I had gone easier. Either this is getting
You are
ridiculous.
very kind.
Either fine.
We've only just met, and yet you're worried about a machine like myself.
Isn't that normal?
Aiga-san laughs at my confusion.
Seeing you smile like that, I don't know. I just can't think of you as a machine. You have a heart, right? Then it doesn't matter whether you're man or machine.
So real. Aiga-san stops laughing and thinks deeply for a moment. After a few seconds, she looks back up with a serious look in her
You
eyes.
have defeated me in single combat. That will make it difficult for me to continue forward.
But I believe I can trust you. Will you listen to my mission directive?
I have no reason to say no. I look Aiga-san square in the eye, nodded reassuringly. And so, Aiga-san told me about her directive, and it was truly surprising. It was another case involving personas and shadows, outside of Inaba, even before our adventure last year. And she is a weapon with a heart, created with the express purpose of wielding a persona to fight the shadows. She believes that this current situation came to be because someone had stolen a similar weapon and caused it to enter the TV world.
So, there's another girl robot with a heart like you, and she's the cause of all this?
We came to this world to retrieve her, my older sister. The 5th generation anti-shadow suppression weapon, Labris, is in this world somewhere.
Nanako, Miss President, and her shadow. You're now Labris. I have a mountain of tasks to accomplish now. But even though I have a lot to do, I can't ignore any.
Tell me more about Labris, and I'll do what I can to help you get her back.
Unfortunately,
Aiga-san expression clouds. She said that she was a machine. She's really no different from a human. As I ponder this, I listen to what she has to say. It's discouraging.
So you don't know what she looks like, what she can do, or what equipment she's loaded with.
Basically, all she can tell me is that Labris is a robot who's built to look like a girl. Wait a second. I did meet a girl I didn't know in the TV world. Miss President. Could Miss President be Labris?
Is there a possibility
God,
that
my
she
voice
looks...
is fucking dying.
Well, more human than you? You mentioned earlier that she was your older sister, so I assume she was built before you, but...
my sister was an older model, a prototype for the 5th generation to be exact. It's doubtful that she would look more human than myself.
And there's no way Miss President could be Labris. I could tell at first glance that Aiga-san was a machine. Miss President appears to be completely human. I never once... Hello?
I'm eating an apple, don't worry about it. Crap. That's right. You guys get the premium content without Neo around. You guys get the Y-Man with apple eating stream. Oh my god. Alright, apple's finished.
Achievement unlocked.
I finished my apple.
Good for you. I'm starting my seafood snackers.
But now I've got croutons.
That's cool. Croutons. Oh, food.
I love food.
Oh.
Yeah.
But that just makes things even more complicated. Oh, with the world going in front of the TV.
All right. In any case, I'll keep an eye out for her. But right now, I'm heading to the announcement room. If Labrys is the cause of this, then I'm bound to meet up with her eventually.
I shrug slightly. I don't want to be so grave. I guess I'm the sense what I'm trying to do and smiles.
Thank you. I will trust my sister's fate to you.
Of course. I gave Agason a determined nod and ran into the classroom. I went to knock as a kid and be them. I'm not supposed to go through the trade. And now there's a robber somewhere here.
I sure hope that it would be mighty convenient if two of those objectives happen to overlap with each other. Like exactly.
Mm-hmm.
As in they were the same objective.
If this wasn't happening, I'd be kicking it with my friends to Junas food court. Yukiko was trying to be coy, but I'm pretty sure that the big bundle she was carrying was the box lunch she made for us. As to how it might taste, well, let's not get sidetracked. I'm sure we all have enjoyed the dinner. Also, I got a soda. Soda!
No.
Eventually, I would have called Nanako over, and we would have bought some snacks together. There were things I wanted to buy from the Shiroku store. Maybe could have made Suzai Daigaku to buy the last of their special croquettes. I wanted to talk to the store owner, Daidara, get some books to Yominaido's bookstore. Yominaido bookstore. I have a steak bullet. Oh, yo! The meat dimension! Bro, the meat dimension. Hung out with the fox at the Tatsume Shrine, waiting for my uncle so we can get a dinner. Tomorrow I was gonna go fishing. If they wanted to ruin my vacation because all these problems and the same person who stole Labrys, and if they truly brought Nanako back into the TV world. I'm gonna choose the more protagonistic option. I will catch them no matter
They're
what.
not getting away from me.
As I run on, come across another blue door. Perhaps it's a omen in Perhaps it's a sign that I need to calm down. True. I may have lost my cool
Someone
for a
here again?
True.
Another velvet room.
I love the velvet room. Whenever it's so blue and takes up time.
Margaret's in her usual position. I glance around to see if there's anyone else in here. It looks like your nutcase of a sister isn't here. Margaret notices me looking inside. Seductive sounding sound that it conveys annoyance. That is writing beyond belief.
That's
seductive sound that is also conveys annoyance.
It seems my sister has caused you some trouble, though this may mean that I'm not the only one who is drawn to the light of your potential.
There's a hint of tenderness towards her sister and her vows. Her sister must be important to her. I can tell from the look on her face. Do I look like that when I talk about Nanako? Margaret pulls herself together and speaks again.
You have gained new resolve by overcoming many doubts and falsehoods.
New resolve? I find myself nodding
You
along.
have reached the threshold of truth. But man's hearts are mutable. That is why a resolve to continue fighting is more important than any one victory or defeat.
Yeah, I understand.
But this will be a difficult battle without end. Are you equal to the challenge?
The way she put it makes me seem as if she was testing me. I don't respond immediately and think about the question. It would be lying to say that I'm not worried. I know that my heart can be swayed by change. There's no knowing what will happen from moment to moment. But even
If
then,
I have my friends, if I'm not alone, I can do it.
I see.
Margaret nodded slightly in response. That was so inappropriate.
I have heard your answer, but it's not enough. Remember what I told you before? The heart is shaken more by a single action than by 1,000 words.
That's real.
She smiles. My visions begin to blur. I hear words being repeated. I have reached the threshold of truth. Everything that has happened during the course of this case runs through the mind. And the appearance of the TV world. This tournament putting us against each other. The student council, president, and a fake Teddy. My encounter with a weapon with a heart, Aigason, searching for her sister, Lavras. And the determination I've gained through the constant battles. What I must accomplish. I probably sound so much like Mysterion right now, dude. How do I show I've decided through my actions? Oh, dude.
Bungo. New save moment.
It seems that the number of invisible walls has decreased. Could this mean that the end is near? I just think that I hear a familiar voice. That was Miss President's voice. It's coming from the door to the announcement room. I finally made it. I opened the door to the announcement room and rushed aside. We're at the announcement room. Dude.
You're finally here. Hello, Sensei.
Dude, this is like the biggest checkpoint, dude. We are at the announcement room, dude. We have
not seen Kanji yet. I wonder when we'll fight him. I mean, meet him.
Congratulations! How does it feel to have won the P1 Grand Prix?
The general smirks at me as I pass through the door. Behind him, Miss President and Rise. When the two of them see me, Miss President looks confused, while Rise's face lights up with joy.
There you are, Senpai! You're late!
Dude, seeing Rise and Lavras right next to each other, dude. You know, and Miss President. I have to stay cautious of the general, but I signaled the girls that everything will be alright now. The general is closer to them than I am. I can't afford to make any reckless movements just yet. And there's one more thing I need to know.
Teddy, where's Nanako?
I look around the announcement room, but Nanako's nowhere to be found. The general's face squirts with an ugly glee.
Nana-chan's right here. See?
Slowly, the general extends the arm that was held behind him. And there was Nanako. Her arms clutch to her chest, and she slowly takes a few steps towards me, obviously frightened.
Nanako!
After taking a step forward, I noticed something bizarre. The general disappeared? For a brief instant, my full attention had been focused on Nanako. The general had been standing directly behind her, but now, he's gone. How could he have gone somewhere else, that quickly, right in front of me, without noticing it?
Bro.
While not confused about the general's disappearance, Nanako weakly calls to me. Being in the TV world would have obviously taken a toll on her. She darted towards me unsteadily, looking ready to collapse at any moment. I can think about the general later. I had to save Nanako right now. As I can reach out to her, Risa yells.
Senpai, no! Nanako-chan's not there!
Nanako's not here? What is she
That's
saying?
not
She's right
Nanako.
here. Just about to say no, my hand stops. Something's not right. I tried to look in the Nanako's face once more, and in her eyes I saw madness. This is not a real screenshot, dude. Dude.
Nanako, smiling Nanako.
Dude.
I saw madness.
Dude. This is a real image. I'm posting this on Twitter right now. What the fuck is this game? Oh god, refresh. I tried to look into Nanako's face once more, and in her eyes, I saw madness. What the fuck? The amount of silence... The game ever. There you go.
The game over.
Cloudington City. Let's go. All right. Fighting game story modes are just fanfics. So real. All right. Here, chat. Here we go. We're back.
Oh, so close! Just a little more and Sensei would have been a goner!
You bastard!
Holy, what an asshole! I barely reacted in time to draw my sword to block the attack. He can block! Murakami can block! He has the reaction times! Bro knows how to approach a neutral. Let's go! The general suddenly appeared out of nowhere to attack me with his cane. I get a good look at him as our weapons clash together. I see the madness in his face. The same madness that I had seen in Nanako's only moments before. That's when I noticed that Nanako disappeared. What's going on?
You've got it wrong, Senpai. It's all been him from the beginning. He can make whoever's
Nanako's
looking
not
at
here.
him see him as someone else.
So he's not actually taking on other forms?
No, he's just distorting the things you see and hear.
That's right. The enemy is able to control what I see and hear. I'd realized that after all the battles I'd had today, it's seeing Nanako's that made me forget all about that. The general laughs at this.
Wow, you really.
It's hard for me to show someone who isn't here. But you actually saw this Nanako girl? You're hopeless.
Having the wild card gives you ability to block. That's true. Just like how my friends hadn't really actually gotten crazy before our fight. Nanako had just never brought him to this world in the first place. The appearance before me is fake. He distorted our senses to make us all suffer. But just as I thought, he couldn't deceive Risei's persona abilities. That's why he kidnapped her, to keep her from warning us during his tournament. Now that I know that, I pushed the general's cane away and jumped back towards the girls in order to distance myself from them. Good. Now I'm between them and the general. I looked straight at this one's bizarre situation.
Who in the world are you?
You still can't tell? Seriously, the level of intelligence around here. Fine then. Here. Get a good look.
Are you ready for your third holy shit moment?
I could tell by the voice, but is it who I think it is? Oh.
Anime cutscene.
Oh. What? Was an orb?
Oh shit!
Oh yeah.
Uh-oh. Oh god.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Motherfucker.
Uh-oh. Shadow
I'm
level.
the shadow. The true self.
How many times have I heard that?
My face.
I saw metal limbs, golden eyes, and a ponytail. A mirrored image of Miss President's face, even though she was standing behind me, trembling.
How about it? You wanted to see what I am, didn't you?
Why does she look like me? That's its true form. That thing is your shadow. This is a shadow? She really came from inside me?
What? Are you sure you want to phrase it like that?
Risei
Are
tries
you
to calm
sure?
Miss President, but the girl shakes her head in denial and squeezes her eyes shut. While Miss President refuses to look at this mechanical-looking being, I now understand what's going on. Because this isn't the first time I've seen a robotic girl before. All the facts match up. The way she was able to run so fast without so much as breathing heavily, even in the TV world. The sense of wrongness that I had when Miss President had asked me about killing my friends. The way she avoided telling me her name. That superhuman strength when she hit Chie. And that incredible jump to get away from her. Wow, you're really listening. You're really listing the whole list, dude. Dude. Can I write a book report on Persona 4 Arena? Can I do that? Can I write a book report on Persona 4 Arena?
You should be able to.
Oh my god. The sense of wrongness that I admitted the vice president asked me about killing my friends. She jump. And the Shadow's ability to interfere with the senses of other people, just as Margaret had said, all the pieces to the puzzle were laid out before me. They've all come together, and now I can see the truth. She is indeed Labrys. Labrys, another weapon with a heart, stolen by someone unknown and thrown into the TV world, created this school and forced us to fight our friends. This deep-rooted depression, wrong thing. This deep-rooted depression regarding our past memories. All of this took the form of Labrys' shadow, who manipulated everything here.
Labrys, don't look away. If you don't accept her, she'll get even stronger.
Labrys only shivers when I call out to her. There's got to be some reason why she believed that she was the student council president. But that's just a disguise. More for herself than for us. No matter how comfortable it is. It's only there to cloud her eyes from the truth.
I don't know what your past was like. It must have had some painful memories. But you have us with you now. We're going to get you out of here.
I call out to Labrys, keeping an eye on the shadow. The shadow is in the darkness for the person's heart. Once it is accepted by the person it came from, it will never disappear for good. But with that in mind, all we can do is watch over her as she accepts this darkness within her. We'll have to protect her when the shadow goes berserk and tries to kill her. While Labrys continues to shake her head and tremble violently. My words aren't getting through to her.
You hear that, me? Your friend is trying to tell you something. Too bad he doesn't understand at all. These clowns are so hopelessly naive.
The shadow laughs shrilly. It continues to smear more poison into Labrys'
I
heart.
wish I could have made them feel my pain. What it's like having to murder one another. That sadness and pain and anguish. Everything went black, and I was always left alone. I'm a weapon. A machine made only to fight. No human can understand my suffering. Stop! I've had enough. I'm human. I'm not like that.
This isn't good. I settle into a fighting stance, ready for anything. Though I have a good idea what's going to happen.
Oh, you're still clinging to that. Then take a look at what you really are.
The shadow's eyes gleam with golden light. The change begins immediately. A shimmer runs across Labrys' body, and instead of the normal human girl there had been a moment ago, she has a metallic body, just like her shadow.
No!
Labrys loses a little composure and scratches at her arm, trying to tear away the metal that had appeared. But there was no mortar to change in just her arms. Her legs, waist, chest, and even her head. Everything not covered by her clothing was now obviously mechanical. The reality is that she didn't want to face. There are no words we can say to her. No matter what we say, reality won't change. Labrys falls to her knees. Finally mutters the words I was dreading to say. Oh, God, here we go.
So you have to do all of these?
Yes.
Oh. I see.
Life is a highway.
We're on a long...
By the way, there are joke endings. I'm not gonna do all of the endings. That'd be fucked up. But I will try and do as much as each character as possible, starting with Narukami, and going down the line. Right. Or I could do it like by this way, but I feel like that'd fuck it up. You know what I mean? Kanji.
Yeah.
Kanji has a joke ending that is so funny that that's the ending we're gonna be doing.
Hard.
And so, yeah, this is going to be.
We're gonna do Narakumis, and then we're gonna do Kongo.
Yep.
Hard.
Blue. Floor, the ceiling, the furnishings. Everything's blue. It's quite unlike what I normally see every day. And yet, my heart is mysteriously calm. I recognize a slight rumbling as an engine and realize that I'm in a car. Or rather someplace...
Welcome.
Wait.
Ah, my name...
Neo, did you reset it?
Wait. Oh.
Neo.
Oh my god. Wait. Yeah, wait. Wait, are you fucking me? What? Okay.
Did you forget how to continue?
I think I have to do someone else's story mode before I can continue with Narukami's.
Then I guess we're doing Congo.
Let's do...
Congo Tatsumi.
Next fortnight. Next fortnight.
Yeah, next fortnight. Yeah, next time we fortnight.
Next fortnight. We're gonna do... Yosuke.
No, we're gonna do Kanji.
We'll put up... I mean, I might put up a vote, but... I feel like that'd be useless considering who's... You know... in the vote. But, I really want to save kanjis until, like, we're, like, done with the Yukito era, you know what I mean? So...
Fine.
I want... Okay. Other than that, I really don't have an in-stream, like, scene. Jamie made me a GIF, but there was some, like, slight mistakes that I want fixed. And I know I sound like I'm being an asshole, but there's some, like, slight things that I were off with and I'd prefer to have fixed. And then it never got fixed. So, you know, it's fine. But I don't really have an in screen, so I might do something in a bit. I don't know. I might draw. All right. Bye, VOD. Bye, VOD.